I'll give it 10 seconds.
Oh, and the stream
There it
is
is.
live. G'day everybody who is watching. I'm not entirely sure how many people are now. We just had a minor technical difficulty. We have 24 viewers. G'day everyone.
The server's up now, Max.
Yep. We were already connected to the server, ready to start selecting aircraft and taking off, and then the server went through a reset. So we're just going to have to bear with me for a second. For those watching, if anyone was wondering exactly what server we play on, it's this one here, the Unprofessionals PvP with AI, Australia based. That is the one that is hosted by Dead Meat. So for today's stream, basically, because this is my first official, actually advertised stream, what we're going to be doing is testing out a new mission that's been built for this server for multiplayer.
Server's back up.
Roger, connecting now. And seeing basically whether or not we can break it. It's either going to go really well or horribly.
It was designed, and then me and Veraxis had spent a week developing it.
Yeah, it should be fine, but the only way to test one of these maps once you've actually made one is to throw a bunch of people at it and see whether or not it falls in a heap or whether or not it does what it's meant to. So,
my game crashes.
Should be fun.
Ascar will be happy.
Hello, Mike. Nice of you to join us.
Yeah, g'day, Mike. This is a little strange, actually having other people watching through. Yes, I did see your comment in Discord earlier on too. Yes, this is the second time, technically third time, that I've ever streamed. I only gained the ability to do this yesterday morning. The stream is only at 720p because my connection is still a little unstable. I should theoretically be able to run a 1080p 30 stream, but I'm getting drops in my upload speed that are below what is required. So I'm doing 720p for the moment just to make sure I don't run into any issues, because I'd rather a 720p stream that's smooth than a 1080 stream that's jerking all over the place. Okay, so rear access. We have nothing on the map this time, of course, because I haven't actually selected a side. Well, we're going to fly Germans. Because I almost always fly Germans, although Spitfire.
You don't need no Spitfire.
Nah, BF-110G2, I'm thinking.
Although, if you go Russians, that would be funny for me. I could shoot you down.
Damn mate, you'd shoot me down anyway. Alright, so what have they put in as mission objectives on this? Oh, it's nice to see the icons moving.
Mission objectives are to take out all of the enemy ground targets. So you'll see there's a couple of artillery positions. There's a stuff up. There's actually 2 tank positions. But the northern tank position is missing, so you'll just have to hunt for that one.
Okay, that's going to be entertaining.
Yep.
I like this.
There are 3 factory positions, and the aim is you've got to destroy them.
Yep, I like the factory positions. I like that they're actually laid further back behind the lines, especially like this one here that you've nearly got to cross the forward runway in order to be able to get to it. Could be very, very, very fun playing evasive in a HE111 to get to that one. All right, so let's go for setup for our 110. We are not going to need that much fuel. We'll tune this one down to 70%. Again, as always, guys, I am crackly in the voice. It's not a microphone issue. It's my voice is knackered at the moment and will be for a little while yet, so you'll have to bear with me if I sound like crap. Something with teeth on it. That'll do. And modifications. Let's get rid of the headrest for starters. I won't be needing that. We'll put 2.5.
Just keep in mind that this mission, while the mission itself is complete, there are, I've already spotted one bug, which is one of the tank columns. Columns doesn't have an icon yet, for whatever reason. But there's also weather changes and time of day changes, which are to be put in.
Very, very, very good, because I've really been getting annoyed with multiplayer matches where I can't take off and have it pissing rain, because that is the thing.
The idea will be it will have a number of different weather conditions and times of day, and it will be set to randomly pick them. As in, pick the mission, not the map. I don't think you can set a particular mission file itself to actually randomly set the time of the day. I think that's fixed, but there'll be multiple versions of the mission on the server.
Alright, so we're on an airfield here, not a runway, so that's fine. It means I can just throttle up and go. I assume that's you over in the Focke-Wulf to my left.
That is, yep.
Oh, since Zaraxis has actually put some big bastard hangars in here.
They're actually the default part of the default template, actually.
Really? Because they weren't here the last time we flew out of this position, or have we... Oh, I suppose we could have changed spawns. It may have been over there more.
We've changed spawn spot. You'll actually notice off to our left, you'll see a windsock.
Yeah, yep. Looks like we've got nothing at the moment, which is good.
No, it's at the moment the weather is just whatever Zaraxis set it to. So, looking at the sun, middle of the day, no wind, no adverse weather. But yes, as noted, this mission is only just been finished being built.
Okay, canopy is sealed up. And of course, one thing that I forgot to do before actually starting, and I cannot make this mistake twice, so the stream will have to pardon me for just one short moment. And I really hope I'm not. I really hope I'm not moving right now, because I shouldn't be.
You did. You turned.
God damn it.
Not completely, but I'm going to move forward before you try takeoff.
Okay, that should have fixed that. I made the mistake when doing a test stream yesterday of not recording what I was doing, so hopefully that is all fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really strange. I didn't move the throttles at all.
That didn't go well.
Good one, Dead Meat.
Dead meat.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had a frame rate issue. I'm in VR, so...
Sure you did.
Well, I did.
Well,
I dropped down to 10 frames a second, and because of that, I couldn't correct.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Feed off brakes. Come on, these bombs aren't that heavy. Up and away, landing gear retracting. Whoa. What's the radiator doing that open? 25 and 25, please. I don't need any more than that.
Should use 37 on water. The engines on the G2 create a lot more heat than the ones on the E2 do.
I mean during takeoff. For some reason it was over 50.
Yep.
I generally open them up once I'm in the air, so I don't have too much drag during takeoff.
Startup usually opens them up to 50.
Yeah, I should have checked that. Oh, no matter. Alright, rock back to combat mode. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to adjust the in-cockpit audio here a little bit too, so game volume's a little loud. But I'll wait till I've got my new heading and then I'll set auto level and I'll quickly adjust that. auto level on so I don't crash. And
Yes, chat. BF110.
yep,
G2.
BF110 G2, the new one for Kuban. It is fantastic. That is joystick, camera, key mapping. Where are the volume controls?
Basic.
Are in basic? Oh, yeah. Shit, it's only down at 20%. It's still that loud.
Yes.
Yeah, I
IL-2
usually have
is-
mine at. I usually have mine at about 5.
Yep.
I like my planes to sound like planes, but yeah, I think 11 is far more appropriate. Hope that is better stream. Just let me know. Alright, we'll flick that off now.
It's about time you start using that skin I made you.
Yes, I do need to get that installed on here too. Alright.
Grievous, auto level is for pussies. Real men squeeze the stick with their thighs.
Yeah, he says that.
I mean, not
He says that, but he's not actually in the flight with us. And this is where he rages about being at work.
Just wait
Look.
for it. What's the stream delay again?
about 10
About
seconds.
30.
Right, so we should be on course. Just follow the coast down, and we'll dip in and look a little bit closer at the map once we get in. So at this point, I am thinking that northern artillery position on the lake is probably the spot that I'm going to be looking for. I reckon. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Now, I'm assuming there are some people that have actually jumped onto the Russian side at this point.
Currently, no.
None.
Rublord Max, retract your flaps. No wonder you're so slow.
Oh, this is a good point. Forgot about that. I wasn't really concerning myself. I'm not exactly trying to go fast here at the moment. Just a leisurely flight up the coast. Alright, so, first thing I've noticed, I really need to find a way of getting the Twitch chat onto my actual main screen. For when I'm flying IL-2.
Do you have a secondary monitor?
Sorry, what's
Yes, but
that?
if you're using head tracking, you will look to the side every
Yes,
time.
see, like, yeah. Look, watch the stream. Have a guess when I'm turning my head to actually try and read what's going on in stream chat. If I could get a real-life aircraft engine to run somewhere near my computer and record it for you guys, I would. Have no doubt for a second that I would. Actually, that may be a possibility if next time I head back down to Point Cook. Actually, I haven't used any of that footage yet, Demi. We really need to look into doing some of that.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell everyone that's on the stream. So, most of you know I got married not that long ago, and a couple of weeks before I got married, obviously, a man goes and has his bucks night. Most people tend to have a night of, going to strippers and doing all sorts of horrible stuff. Me, being me, my bucks night was to take my family and a bunch of my friends and dead meat here down to the Point Cook RAAF base, and
I like how you
you get singled out on your own. That was very deliberate, by the way. Yeah, and dead meat. Down to the Point Cook RAAF base, and we went into the restoration hangars to check out the restoration on the Mosquito, and they also have the RAAF's own P51, CAC P51D, that they had a little bit of an engine trouble with a couple of years ago, and they're in the process of putting a new engine in it. So there's a P51 essentially on engine stands, or on jack stands, and a half-completed Mosquito. And we recorded most of it, crawling over it, playing with the fuselage, looking at the engines, looking at how things inside of the aircraft worked, and listening to the man that actually runs, I'll show the curator of the museum, who has forgotten more about World War II aircraft than most people will ever learn in their entire lifetimes.
Mags, have you looked at the map yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I met a guy like that in Koblenz one. Though it was tanks, not aircraft. Amazing guy. He actually knew Erich Hartmann personally.
I don't know who, I won't say names or anything else here, but I don't know who this guy knows. I know he knows a lot of people in the aviation community. I will tell you that he could not only tell you how many rivet heads are down one of the wings of a P-51, or down a section of the fuselage, but exactly what gauge and quality of the steel that those rivets are made out of, exactly what the aluminium skins are doing in whatever places that they're bolted to, how often most of these components corrode and where they are most likely to corrode, everything. The tension of the wires that are used to open and close the cowling flaps for the heating and cooling systems on the P-51, he could tell you them off the top of his head. He is insane to listen to.
Yes.
So, yeah, we have a huge amount of footage that I just haven't used. Mostly because it's got a few sound issues, but I'll try and scrub it up and see if I can get what I can get onto the channel, because it's really interesting stuff. And yes, then after that, the rest of the Bucks night was me going out and getting pissed.
Boom. There we go.
Right, so I'm doing a slow pass down the edge of the lake here, just seeing to look for targets. Please tell me we fixed that issue with them only rendering like 200 meters out.
Yes.
No, Max, that wasn't actually rendering 200 meters out, that was spawning in 200 meters out.
Well, yeah, that too, because that was causing issues last time.
Yep.
And there's one position right there. I'll take that position. So I'm going to banking around to the left.
It's already under attack.
Yeah, it's actually already destroyed, judging by the map.
Is it?
Well, it's not on the map anymore.
So it is. My bomb must have hit true. There are more targets there that... Oh, shit, there's a triple A. There are more targets there that you can kill.
I'm heading south for the tanks.
Alright, yeah, we'll keep heading south then.
There are more tanks here.
Yeah, there's that mystery column, but yeah, I'm not going to play spotter for the mystery column tonight.
And I've got to get Zaraxis to fix something, because he did something I told him not to do. Yeah. But either way.
Did he
What did he
group
do this
all
time?
the artillery again?
He did, but that's not the issue. He's done the positions good. No, it's just he's got the map markers on so that my aircraft is spotting everything around me, which it shouldn't be.
Oh, is that why I can see your markers on the map?
Yeah, I don't know if that's only showing it up for friendly aircraft though.
I've noticed it's also showing the location of all Allied aircraft regardless of where they are on the map, which caught me by surprise.
Yeah, I think that is because of the
that's
radars.
something I specifically said not to do, but clearly he needs more guidance.
Alright, I'm going to head over your way, Asgar, and we'll see what we can see.
There they are.
37 on water.
How's the flight going? My gunner?
Boring.
Yeah,
Well, switch
amazingly,
gunners if you need to.
amazingly, a boring flight is actually what you want, because if you're in a gunner position and things are exciting, it means somebody's trying to murder your ass.
Yeah, I get that, but I have experience in getting a bullet in my face when I was gunning for dead meat, actually.
I do not see the tanks at the marked location.
That's because they move.
Oh, we have another
Yes.
bunch of bunkers.
But just figuring that they're moving on the road, I can't see them within a 5-kilometer radius.
Oh, and there is the
Don't trust me,
AAA.
They are there. That is one part that I've definitely
Okay, now they popped in.
tested. That's if they're popping in at the last minute, that is an issue on your computer there, Asgard, because on mine with vigorous testing, because that's one of the things I tested a lot. They don't just pop in at the last minute.
Not the last minute, but that was
Boom.
like 1 kilometer. You still have to practically fly over them.
Bullseye.
To spawn in.
No, they spawn from the start of the mission. As I said, the issue is at your computer. That was one of the things I was particularly fussy about testing.
Interesting that it's only on here then.
As if you want to watch my stream back.
It looks like I nailed that entire position, I think.
Yep, you cleared that objective.
These objectives are taking a little bit, they're a little bit too quick to take out. I'm assuming the factories are a little bit more involved.
They are a little bit more involved.
Yeah, that's alright.
And the tanks should be a little bit more involved, although there's still a little bit of tweaking we've got, because tanks are a bit too close for my liking.
Roger. Yeah, sorry guys for not reading the chat at the moment. I was just, while I was spotting, looking for targets and trying to get those bombs onto the objective, I didn't have much of an opportunity to read what's going on. So I'm actually going to hit the auto level, mainly because I know it'll trigger Grievous, and swing my head over so I can actually see what's going on. Requesting bogey dope. That would be useful. Twitch mobile IP is working, that's good to know. How's the stream? Is it running smooth? Impulsive mention to buy this for the wishlist. You know, most sim
Hey, I
pilots,
can still land again.
most people in the simulation community loathe flying around in, you know, flying around with lower settings. But if you enjoy flying, but you're worried you're gonna have some issues flying with sim, you can turn a whole bunch of stuff to reduce the realism of the game down and just enjoy flying the game from a more of a game standpoint. It's quite fun to do from time to time. I mean, even I do it now. Sometimes it's just I want to go out and look at the terrain. I don't really care about anything else. Generally do it in single player, obviously.
Rightio.
And some of the campaigns on these are so much more fun. Stream is silky, running fine, excellent. Okay, so hopefully it stays stable. My hope is in the next couple of days, guys, this is going to be a 1080p stream as well. So we'll have that as an option, and it should allow for people to switch it down to 720 if they don't have the connection speed, so it should be fine. I can't do 60 FPS on my streaming though, that's the catch.
Mags,
Yep.
with the switching resolutions on the stream,
Yes.
That's not, unless you are a Twitch partner with a certain, there's only a certain number of slots that are allowed
Oh,
that
okay.
functionality.
Wow,
And
that's a limited
if
functionality on Twitch?
Yep.
it is a limited functionality on Twitch, yes.
That should be a
Twitch
basic. That
partners.
should be basic functionality. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, in that
That's why I
case,
said
Stream.
720.
yeah, in that case, I might actually strongly consider just upping the bitrate to an insane level and leaving it at 720, because if people with solid connections can't turn it down.
Twitch doesn't like it if you up your bitrate over 3500.
You know, I don't like the fact that I can't change between 1080p or 720p, or people can't change watching my screen from it either. So I guess we're all going to be disappointed.
Yep.
That's generally why Mike streams at 720p 60 FPS.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's definitely something
There
to consider.
is another way around this, and Iron streams. He splits. He's got a split stream key splitter, which allows him to also, at the same time as streaming to Twitch, it streams to the YouTube live stream as well.
Yes,
that works.
I have been told about that one. I have no idea how that works, but I am going to look into it because, yeah.
What it does is it streams to, well, at least with Restream, which is the one that I tried out, it streams to Restream, and then Restream actually streams to your other stream, to your Twitch and YouTube. So basically, you're only sending out one stream,
And it's splitting it and sending it to two.
And that site relays it to the other two.
Yeah, that is definitely something that's going to be worth considering.
But also consider the YouTube chat is really cancerous. With the bots and everything.
Any chat can be cancerous. It depends on how well it's moderated.
You hear that, Grievous? Another job for you to do.
Well, there's a whole bunch of tools that I haven't looked into at this point. At the moment, I've just got Dead Meat and Grievous as moderators for the channel, and I'm assuming everybody's going to behave themselves. Hopefully, if it doesn't become necessary to do more than that, and if it does, well, it won't be any different to any other channel, unfortunately. It'll just be the way it is. Anyways, I hope everyone's enjoying the flight at this time, but we will be coming in for landing in just a few moments. What? That looks like a really good spot to set up an objective in there.
In that field that you're looking at now?
Yeah, this is a large square. It looks like it's relatively flat, and it's sitting right at the end of the street for that small town. Anyways, that would be the airfield over there. So I'll head out over the bay here and then turn back.
Hooray, some visibility.
Set flaps to 20. Landing gear down.
So I am going to actually have to at least adjust my graphic settings even more, as my frame rate is not.
Yeah, I'm coming in a little bit too short here. I think I might have bought this landing.
Okay, the tanks are already dead, and I think I only killed 3 of them.
No, you
You have to
kill at least 6 of them.
Well, they're not on the map anymore.
Just a short touch and go, everybody there. Yeah, in hindsight, landing towards those rather large hangars is probably not such a great idea.
Where's the sense of adventure, pussy?
My sense of adventure leaves about the same time my nose slams into a giant wall of steel.
I like that sentence. Griffiths is like, you're in a 110, not a bloody 747, Mags. Stop talking to your passengers.
Well, hey, I've got a lot of people along for the ride this time. Oh, it looks like I forgot to turn off bloody Steam notifications, and Squire is apparently playing Hearts of Iron 4.
Always
Coffee
is.
drinking peasant.
I love that. I was reading an article the other day on Australia's coffee culture, because of course I was. And there was a section in it about tea sales in Australia, and it was despite the fact that in almost all locations tea and coffee are both sold together, tea sales in Australia only account for 3% of the market. Like, yes. And come on. That's full brakes.
Got eyes on Factory Ash.
Where is it? Can you say it?
Straight ahead. Behind the river.
It
I'm
hasn't
going to
loaded
give
in
this
for me.
maximum flap so it operates like massive air brakes.
Yeah, it's on the edge of the city for us, between the
Oh, yeah.
river and city.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
This is not a good landing. Coming in way
that
too
was alright.
fast.
Yeah, I went a little bit long, but that's alright. I'll just taxi it back.
I went more than just a little bit too long.
This thing, one thing I've noticed about it, because I've only flown the G2 a couple of times now, for a BF 110,
think
it's rather
landed.
reluctant to lose its speed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Now, I am actually going to have to adjust my graphic settings, because this is just... I honestly, I see all these reports of people getting 90 frames a second with a 10, even with a 1080 Ti, and no matter what I do, I cannot get it to do that.
Doom Sniper, he doesn't have the mods yet.
Which is for?
Acid bombs.
Silent Hunter.
Yes, that's on my short list of stuff to do very, very, very soon, is to bring Silent Hunter 5 back to life with all the mods installed on. And I believe, and Grievous can confirm because he's sitting in the chat here at the moment, we had a discussion about potentially starting a modded version of Silent Hunter 4, but it was going to be a multiplayer, doing some multiplayer gaming. Because
I missed completely, didn't I?
apparently that works. Alright, and
Yes, Ash, yes it did.
we'll bring the nose around, pull it up to the hangar, and we'll shut it down, and that is the end of this sortie. So artillery position has been destroyed, and I think we're going to need something bigger for the next flight. Alright.
In before Max ends the stream and the recording, you know, just because that's what he does.
It's what I do when I'm recording for myself, yes. And we'll shut it down. There we go. Okay, so we'll finish up flights. I've only got a quarter of a cup of coffee left.
Shit, better go to wherever you get it from and then import it to Squire as well, and then fly by Po2 to get it.
Everybody get ready for a
No.
40-minute break.
No. I can fly the next one without coffee, but there'll have to be a coffee break after this flight.
Are we crash landing, Ash?
H16. HE111,
Be thankful
H16.
you're crashing with Ash. There we go.
Oh,
you crashed
man.
with Ash.
Practically a
give it
dirt
60.
there.
You should make that a YouTube talk show. You know, you invite some YouTuber, they sit in your gunner seat, you interview them, and at the end you just crash somewhere. Crash with Ash.
Yeah, I'd probably watch that. Not even kidding.
Right, well, in this case, well, we've got viewers. Would you like to be my first guest?
I'm not getting in your gunner seat. I've seen you fly.
Oh,
All right.
Says the guy famous for bombing his own gunners.
Hey, I bomb my own gunners
That's
and
true,
then I
that's
fly
true.
away. That takes skill. Okay, so 2 Satans should do the job, or should I bring out the 2,500? Actually, I'll ask the Stream. 2 1,800 kilogram bombs or a 2,500 kilogram bomb? Which one should I bring out?
Thin ice, maddened. Thin ice.
Maddened, do I need to time you out of the chat?
Madden, do I need to remove you from my life?
Oh, that's harsh, Mad. 2,500? Alright, 2,500 in. Double Satan, call back for Double Satan. Biggest boom. Alright, yeah, so 2,500. Although, biggest boom. 2,500. 3,600.
Well,
Hmm.
only means you get twice the animation for 1,800.
This is true. Yeah, alright, 2,500 is. Let's go find a factory. And for reserves, we'll bring 4 250s as well. Just in case.
Do you mind if I take one of your gunner seats?
Go right
Yeah,
ahead.
to see that explosion in first person.
Go for it. Jump in. Be spawning on second airbase. Plane is coming in now. And I love this thing's cockpit.
The
Even the
H6 or the H...
H16.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta quickly turn off.
H16.
Yeah, H16. Yeah, sorry, H16.
I actually don't like it.
I love the visibility because as much as the gauges are in slightly odder spots than what you used to for it, so probably the instrument layout isn't as good. It does give you a clearer look outside of the aircraft. Like, it's really pretty.
If you look to your far
that
left,
many-
there'll be me sitting there ready to go.
I never had that many problems, to be honest, with the visibility for bombing purposes.
Yeah. Oh, there was no problems. This is just, it's really nice to have even more visibility. I would love to go for a fly in one of these things in real life without all the gunner and everything else sitting there. Just, sitting on a seat next to the pilot and just looking out that massive glass nose at the world. Like, yeah, I could deal with that.
I'll follow you.
Alright. Anyways. Thought I'd already hit that. No matter. Engine starting up.
Asgard, what do I take off flaps for? What was it, 34%? Or something along those lines?
The
No.
angle?
Yep.
30 degrees, which I think is around 34%, yeah.
Doom Sniper, who's Ash 007? That is me. See, I'm not as
What?
famous as Deadman. Everybody knows who Deadman is.
What is this question? Blasphemy.
Madden, don't you dare start.
Is he mocking you?
As much as a German can do, yes.
Turn on the internal lighting. And navigation lights are now on.
Ooh.
What?
Just killing T-34s.
Hey, Deadmate, Doom Sniper doesn't know who you are. You may need to ban someone.
I won't ban them. I'll just need to search for me on YouTube.
I mean, they're clearly lying, saying they don't know you.
Mhm. And then if they don't admit the errors of their ways,
And we have the external replay in, so I can now edit these in if necessary. Oh, right. Although I probably won't use them, but it would be nice to have them just in case something interesting happens. I'm going to turn left, and I'm going to run down between the forest line and the tree line, which should, if I bring up the compass, actually this is going to be running in the opposite direction, should be going out over the open water, because I'm worried with this payload I may not clear that tree line.
Yep, that's
I think
the way that I took off last time. So
yeah, I think that is a legitimate concern. All right, throttling up.
I mean, you can always use less fuel.
I have used less fuel, but it's still... I think I'm sitting on 60% right now, although I really probably should have bought 50.
Oof. I mean, 30% gives you, I think, around 1,000 liters, which is enough for around 2.5 hours of flight. So...
Whoa. No, don't diverge. Get your ass back around there. Alright, we're tail up. I'm very wandery. Rotation. Oh, you got a fat ass. This is a
And
concern.
you're clearing the tree line.
you may want to pull up.
I can't pull up. If I pull up any further than I am now, I'm going to stall. I think we're good.
Second tree line clear.
I think we're good. I was a little tighter than I thought. I knew that was going to be a problem. Because I took the 4 250s with it as well. So this thing actually has 3,500 kilograms of bombs on board at the moment. Alright. Nav lights off. Flaps to 0. And there's the engine damage because I was running
one
the
of your
Takeoff power.
engines have just
Is it smoking?
yes, heavily.
Shit. I thought I had another 10 seconds. Oh well. Radiators to 50%, and we're going to go anyway.
It's the left engine.
there's a hole in your left wing where your engine was supposed to be.
Actually, let's close those up a little bit. The temperatures don't appear to be changing all that much. Oh, no, second engine stopped completely. It just went straight to failure. Oh, looks like we're landing.
Just my luck, I guess.
Well, you did want to see that explosion, right?
Oh no, you don't. Oh, I'm following you. Ah!
Reload! Reload!
You cocksucker! That's not funny.
Actually, it
And
was.
there goes Ash.
Sounded funny.
Oh,
So,
got
there you
him.
go. You've got your Crash with Ash episode.
Oh, I'm a bastard. Oh, I'm
I
so gonna.
hope you were recording that.
Oh yeah, I've got the replay for that for full externals. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
Yes, my son?
And it's the unprofessionals intro that someone asked for the other day.
Oh shit.
At least I think I remember someone being like, hey, you haven't done one of those.
Alright, so No, screw it. I'm taking all the bombs. We'll drop the fuel loads down. 30%.
I guess I'm gonna land that Focke-Wulf then, and switch to a Heinkel as well.
Are you sure that's such a good idea, Asger?
Well, I don't think he's gonna be able to bomb me when I'm above him.
Thing is, you may want to be fighter escort.
Nah,
Yeah.
just fly close formation and then we have enough.
No, Ralph, if you noticed that amount of panic, that was not a crash with 3.5 tons of board without it exploding. That was me dropping 3.5 tons of bombs as I was coming in for approach and letting them detonate, taking out everybody in the area.
Causing as much casualties as he can.
I also happen to drop my bombs too, just for some.
Oh, yeah, you got to go out in sympathy. If it's going to all happen, it's got to all happen.
At least you're keeping your reputation of bombing your own gunners.
Well, that one I wasn't ever going to get away from, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we'll power it up and we'll try this one again. So I want to see how much these factories can actually take before they go down, because we are going to have...
They may need to be adjusted if they're going out as quickly as the tanks and the artillery.
Well, the tanks and the artillery definitely need to be adjusted straight off the bat. I took out that south artillery position by dropping two 250 kilo bombs from a BF-110 G2, and that was it, objective completed.
Yep.
You know, that's just way too fast. Way too fast.
Yes. I'm going to have to talk to Zaraxis and get him to hide them in the trees again.
Yeah. Well, no, hiding them like they were, like they look great, and like leaving one like that is fine, but there needs to be, each objective needs to be 3 or 4 groups like that spread over, say a half-kilometre area, 500 metres in any direction, call one at a central point, and have them all hidden in the edges of forests and in tree lines or wherever they need to be. So that, you know, one aircraft can take out one position, but you need 5 aircraft to pull off what I did. Otherwise, you're going to make multiple trips to complete each objective. That's about how you want them set. The tanks I didn't have a look at yet, obviously. But
the tanks are too close together, and despite Zaraxis saying that you need to kill like at least 2/3 of them, you kill 2 or 3 of them, and it marks it as complete.
Yeah, I killed only one, and I took 2 or 3 out of commission that were smoking, and that was already enough to show the...
Alright.
However, the marker disappearing from the map and that counting as that objective complete are 2 separate triggers.
Oh, okay.
So that icon disappearing may not signify that objective is complete.
So can you, instead of binding the marker disappearing directly to the tanks being destroyed, can you maybe bind it to the objective being fulfilled?
Don't know. Anyway, if anyone's watching the stream and has IL-2, you're welcome to join us.
Yeah, the server is open for anyone, so yeah, come and shoot me down.
Yep. And you're welcome to help me shoot Mags down.
You changed over the Russians, have you?
Maybe.
Yes, shoot Max down, but only Max, not the other 2 Heinkel.
I can't confirm or deny any such rumors.
Come on. That was better. Now, this time, hopefully...
Did you take less fuel this time?
I did. And because I'm taking less fuel, I'm hoping I can actually start backing off the engines a little bit sooner without having to scream this thing to try and keep it in the air.
25%, it's rather easy, actually.
Yeah, that's where I just pulled off then. I just dropped it down to 25 and I wanted to get back into climb mode. I think what I was in engine, I was in takeoff power for too long. That's what killed me. Engine temps were perfectly fine. I noticed that straight away. The engine temps were... Right.
Temperature.
There we go. Alright. So we're on course. I'll pick up a little bit of altitude here on our way out. And then drop us back into... continuous power. You're off the ground at almost 6?
Correct.
Excellent.
When did that...
Navalats are off.
I'm a little bit further behind this time.
Oh, did I overtake you?
Possibly. I haven't been paying attention to you. I've been watching the gauges.
No, I meant Ash.
Yeah,
because
you
there's only-
overtook me. Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, why can I only see one Heinkel? What? 'Cause I was checking my temperature and then all of a sudden one was gone.
For some reason you guys are faster. I can't really put my finger on why.
How much fuel are you
Flaps fully
carrying?
retracted?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's a killer for forgetting. I do that all the time. Yeah. Into continuous mode, and because I don't have to feel guilty about using auto level in this particular aircraft, because it actually has a real life auto level and does exactly this. So
The 110 does too. So that was also totally okay.
I didn't realize the 110 did. Oh, there you go. You learn something every day.
Yeah, they escorted the Heinkels.
And there you go,
they
Grievous.
got
Show
just
ye of little
features.
faith.
Ye of little faith.
Yeah, as I
Wanna
said, Doom
cookie?
Sniper, the problem wasn't actually overheating. You can see my temperatures in the last one, they were fine. You only have a certain amount of time on takeoff power, and because I was so goddamn... What the fuck? That was close. Because I was so goddamn heavy, I was in takeoff power for way too long and actually blew the engines. That's what it was. But this time, we can get back to climb power, and climb power this thing has... I want to say 30 minutes,
30
if I remember.
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. So I could damn near ride climb power all the way to the bomb site, to the bombing zone if I wanted to. Shouldn't need to justify it to yourself. If you like it, get it. If you're not sure, don't. The game's not going to go anywhere. The series is going to be fairly long running. IL-2's been around forever, so...
Yeah, just wait for a Steam sale if you want. Or if you really want to get it, Battle of Kuban is 10% off during pre-order.
I just knocked myself off auto level, so I got to watch that.
Looks like it.
Alright, so... Stay in auto level just a moment. Ah, there we are.
Was that you, Asgard, that was down low?
Nope. Down low should be max. I'm climbing.
No, so I've passed Max. I
Yeah.
have no idea where he is.
I've got to put my safeties on for
Serious
these bombs.
money.
We are
Yeah.
off to your left.
Yeah, I'm bringing it around to the right. Yeah, I can see you just ahead of me a little. I'm about to go picking up some altitude as well.
I didn't cut down to continuous power when I was faster and already climbing faster. I decided to just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, I just dropped off to continuous for a moment because I wanted to see what was going on in the chat.
Yep.
Now that's done, we can move on. As I said, what I really need, that is really awkward to be able to read from. I need a way of moving that, just the Twitch chat, somewhere where I can read it easily without having to stop flying. I might have to find my tablet charger and see if I can get the Twitch chat up on my tablet. That'd work.
Yeah, it should be.
That'd solve the
Yeah,
problem.
you can turn it into chat only screen. if you're nearby to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, that'll work
enemy
fine.
contacts. Enemy contacts.
Okay. Location?
On my
they're
6.
on your 6.
Go
Shit.
away.
Yeah, you gotta
he's
stop that.
alright right now.
Alright, well,
Ow!
I'm going
Damn
to
you.
cancel auto level and slow down
Fuck
just
you,
a
the
tad.
meat.
Stupid Spitfire. OP, stupid,
You're welcome.
broken thing. Honestly, you should remove it from the server until they fix it, because it is literally broken.
Just get
Someone also
Grievous.
fell out of the sky.
yeah, and then Grievous is gonna. I guarantee Grievous is about to make a comment in chat about JU-87s and Spitfires. There'll be a comment coming up. Not even ribbing you, Grievous. That was a bloody good kill. So that's a second smoke trail. Is that your?
No, that is not. I'm above you, I think.
I think that's AI imploding for some reason.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I've
I'm
seen
above you,
multiple.
Mag, somewhere.
Well, you're definitely above me because I'm doing my standard evasive thing.
Shit,
I'm mowing the
also,
lawn.
The meat.
Oh, yep. Gotcha. Coming in. Hang on, where'd he go? There he is.
The H16 actually doesn't feel as fast. It's odd.
Mags,
Yep.
you're carrying a huge amount of bombs.
Yes, but I normally carry a huge amount of bombs on the other, the H6 as well, and it doesn't feel as fast as it should be.
Get your turn and bank indicator and make sure that your ball is centered. It has a bigger influence now with the new flight model. You don't want to drift.
Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, so where the hell are we? God. Intercepting us behind lines. Dead meat when we're trying to test your bases. Dirty move.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you. I
I'm
would have
not
done the same thing.
My plane is not looking too healthy, and now I have no fucking idea where you are.
I would hope so.
Well, I would hope you would have no idea where I am.
I was
I have an
peppering
idea
you with
where he
the.
is, but I'm not going to tell you where he is because I don't know where I am.
I was peppering you with the 50 cals. I would hope that your plane is looking bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not smoking, so. My fear is that you're over or near near your forward airfield, and I ain't going anywhere near there. I know what's there.
Worse AAA than in War Thunder.
Oh, if you remember how heavy the AAA was, in the flyout that we did.
Oh yeah.
That's
On the first mission.
I asked Araxis to replicate that.
Because that was actually a good amount of AAA. I kind of liked that. That was relatively really realistic. The thing about the AAA here, though, is it's not quite like War Thunder because it doesn't have sniper precision. Faster machines will be able to get through.
Well,
Big slow.
it can have.
Yeah. Well, there's always a chance for the lucky shot, but yeah.
Shouldn't have mentioned that you're doing your standard evasive maneuvers, you know.
Mags, to your right, up above you.
Yeah. See, I have an emergency evasive maneuver if necessary.
Yeah, if you.
I think I see him.
Yeah, I've just popped the safety on the bombs, so if he comes over here, we're both not going home.
Just shreds again. What?
You get clear. You go away.
Okay,
Just
so
look for the nuke on the horizon.
you
Right,
guys
well,
can
I'll-
see me, but I can't see
Well, then
you.
Well, I
I'll go
can't
the other
see.
way.
I can't see anyone because I think I'm at the head of this train at the moment.
And if they can't see you, I can see you.
So why can you see me?
Alright,
Because you killed me, so I had to
I'm
change
banking
aircraft.
left.
Oh, and are you in an
Ash,
aircraft
left.
that's going
Yep.
to do that to me?
Gotcha.
Yes, I
yes,
am.
you are.
But see, the thing that I like about a Spitfire, once the water cooler is gone, the engine doesn't have very long to live. One of the few things I actually like about the Spitfire.
I love the Spitfire. Leave the Spitfire alone.
There's a dead meat in the Spitfire, I can't leave it alone.
Well, don't leave that Spitfire alone, but just in general.
There you are. Son of a bitch.
Actually, this map, if you set up some full-size engagements, this should actually demonstrate some of the drawbacks of the Spitfire. Even on a full tank, it shouldn't have the range to traverse the entire map. So if you
Neither
set up,
does the 109.
yeah, so if you set up a full, yeah, the 109 should still have more range than the Spits do.
Yes, a little.
Yeah, not by a huge amount. They're pretty close, but enough to make a difference.
Yeah, that's dead meat out of commission.
He'll
He
be
lost
back.
the last of his,
He always
most of
comes
his-
back.
the rest of his water, and the engine is smoking.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to climb power. I'm gonna start picking up some altitude again.
Oh, what was that puff of smoke?
If oh no, it could be the if you're in ahead of me. Where are you? If you're near the border at the moment, you may be near the artillery nests and the anti-aircraft nests for our side, and they may have been trying to fire on dead meat as well. Back to 80 and hold and going to auto level. So I can work out
let me
which...
Dead meat is gliding back to the ground on his parachute.
Ah. Well, I guess this is the factory we're going to go for. Mk.Vc. God, I would have pronounced that wrong. Closest target to actually hit at this point, and then we'll return to the Ford Air Base for landing. I think will be the mission plan at this point.
Varenikovskaya.
Yeah, that one.
What's your altitude?
Incomprehensible Russian rubbish.
Mine at the
My
moment,
altitude is 0.
500 meters.
Didn't you talk about gaining altitude earlier?
This is gaining altitude. My belly,
This
my
car made me climb to like 5,000 meters, and then his engine died.
My belly gunner got a drink by sticking a straw out of his position into the water below the aircraft before.
My engine only died because the Rexes had weird weather set.
And
Shut up,
halfway
Ash.
through Mags's last IL-2 video, you would have noticed that I died. I ripped my wings off
That's
Well,
impressive.
in a Heinkel.
You're not supposed to dive bomb.
Oh, who says you can't though?
Well, the manual says, the Reichsluftfahrtministerium says, and probably most Heinkel pilots that survived the war.
But you know what I'm going to do here, right? I have a 2,500 kilo bomb and I'm at about 500 meters, give or take.
Dive bombing.
Yeah. You know
That's
where
the
this
thing.
is going, right?
500 meters is not high enough for dive bombing.
Oh, it's great for cinematics, though.
I have this feeling that you run out of fuel before you get there.
Oh, no, this thing should have
People-
plenty. Hang on, we'll check the fuel gauges. What are we at? Yeah, we've still got a quarter of a tank. We're fine.
People tend to underestimate dive bombing. Standard procedure was to initiate a dive at 3,000 meters.
Nah, try 5,000. Jeez.
Also works.
The problem is many games get it wrong and you rip your wings when you start from 3,000 meters and end up on 500.
Hey, I shouldn't kill Ash this time. He shouldn't be anywhere near me when I go for my bombing run. If he is, that's not my fault.
Max, it is your fault.
Ash, please
Ash,
drop
it's
that
your-
bomb. Please drop that bomb so it can blow up Mags flying over the target.
It's not going to be Ash that's going to get killed by the bomb. I'm his gunner.
Well, I'm not planning on killing him with the bomb. At least not this time.
That's alright. I'll keep my distance. You'll drop and then I'll drop.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's-
Yeah, well, that'll actually work out well because I want to see exactly how many bombs it takes to wipe out this objective. If I take this out with a single bomb, the
needs to
factories
be
need to be reworked. Completely reworked.
Hello,
Ash,
military
I think
history
there's
with
someone
life.
diving on you.
Are you passing the front line at the moment?
Yes, I am.
Then
Speaking-
that's you.
Yeah, it's picking up a little bit of extra altitude at the moment. I need a little bit of room. And I need a mod so I can fit Jericho
You got
sirens onto
incoming.
me.
You got
Oh.
incoming.
Great. That's what I wanted to hear.
Ew.
It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll buff out.
Looks like 2 enemies. Still a ways out. See, that's why I don't like radar.
You have military history visualized on your stream.
Those planes are meant to have.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
radar. They are spotter planes.
No,
That's
not
what-
those. That no, it's Max and himself who spotted them with his radar, and I can see it.
Well, I'm glad you're finding it useful because I have no idea where they are at the moment.
One right behind us right now.
Yeah, just trying to throw off the guns. We may not be getting to target if these guys don't break off or we don't actually get them with the defensive gunners.
We've got one scratch one.
Scratch one, excellent.
Second one's on my 6.
Moving in as fast as
Every
I can.
time I try and go for altitude, I wind up staying down low altitude. People wonder why I stay down here and learn to blow stuff up from down here.
The trick is to be at 6K when you cross the front line.
Ah, where's the fun in that?
The fun
the
is
3,500
when Mix try to
bomb.
get up to your Ju-88 and you rip them apart before they can get in firing range.
According to the radar, last guy is bringing out.
Oh no.
Either
not
that
taking-
or he crashed.
Ah,
And you get a Yak 1 kill. Credit.
Did he crash or did he just fly out of radar range?
Crashed in front of me.
excellent. That's
Yeah,
one.
the AI gunners got him actually. I think.
The second one that broke off to the north?
Correct.
Okay.
Right, temps. So we're getting a little warm here. That's better.
I'm seeing something single engine coming from our side. Right on behind.
Yeah, I can't see anything visual. Just keep me updated.
It's diving to our level.
According to the radar, it is a friendly.
And this is where radar is bad.
Yeah, this is where radar is bad. Yeah, I agree. Like, I have no problem for the radar setup if we set up a particular mission that is designed specifically to be sort of like a new
Yes,
player
yes, you're right.
friendly gaming joke around type mission.
The
But,
radar is not supposed to be there
yeah.
for anything except for the AI.
Contact
Patrol
south of your
flight.
position.
Yep, that one is hostile. Alright, we're just going to do a run on this factory.
Yep, that's a separate fire, alright.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a dead meat.
Following you in, not too far behind, but enough
I
so you
don't
can
think
get
so,
bombs off.
fucking Asgard.
Target straight ahead.
Coming for you.
Define you.
Well, the Heinkels.
You see the traces there, Max.
It's a plural you. See, that's why German is better. We have actually different words for singular and plural.
Oh, don't do that, bastard. Got any holes
Yes,
in my
good.
brain?
Smoke him.
No, don't smoke me. I want to see my. I want to see my wind. Want to see my through my windscreen.
Anybody who's approaching on my 6 at the moment, get the hell out of the area. We are at the factory.
10-4.
Don't tell him. It's dead meat.
He's going to try and kill me before I drop, because if he doesn't kill me before I drop, I win. Doesn't matter if I make it home.
And Asgard's just trying to pepper me with bullets right now.
Not
A
bullets.
lot of
cannon
tracer
shells.
flying
1,
behind you.
2, 3. Did I get him?
Nah, he broke off. He's scared of your bomb.
Damn right I am. And I'm scared of the bomb. Ash just dropped.
The whole screen was shaking.
Ooh, when they go... Whoa, there we
Holy
go.
shit! Holy shit!
Well, that's alright.
Dead meat, we were way too close to that. Way too.
Damn it,
fucking
I didn't get him. Didn't get him.
Shit.
Well, judging by the screen shake, you almost got me though.
Ooh, that was nice.
Damn it.
Oh, that's the wing. Nice.
Alright, and...
Do you have a track running? Any chance?
Yes, I do.
Nice, because that was a spectacular kill. Chasing him through the explosion of the fucking.
I got a 50-second shot of it.
And that is the entire factory wiped out. So, 2 bombers to wipe out the whole lot. I didn't actually have a chance to check because I was getting shot at whether or not my bomb was enough to do it on its own. But 2 Heinkels can wipe the factory.
Yep.
And now you get into the territory why some servers lock the big bombs.
Well, that was a really dense factory. Like, that factory was...
Oh, it's an actual factory. It's one of the map ones.
It is. It's an actual factory.
Alright, into auto level. So I'll close those bomb bay doors back up again for the moment.
See if you can make it home.
I've
see,
still got
I'm gonna
4
give you
bombs left.
Left engine looks
So,
like
you're in
water
military district,
radiators.
visualised?
Left engine is
Crackly in the voice a little, but otherwise working okay on this end. Happy that I can actually stream now, that we can go through some of our shenanigans on the server and people can just come along for the ride directly. We'll have to get you in here at some point.
He can join right now. Streaming room is open.
Max. Left engine looks like water and possibly oil leak. Right engine looks fine.
That's Ash.
Oh, it's Ash. Okay.
No, I ran
He's
out of
overwriting
cannon
right now.
I ran out of cannon on Ash. Panic shooting because I
That's
knew
got
you were
you're
on my
getting too close, mate.
Yeah, 0.10 second interval, all 4 on release. That will be fine.
Vox, I'm not as close as you think I am.
What's your throttle at, Mags?
At the moment, we're at 86 and I'm running at 81, 82 on the RPM in climb power. Just picking up a little bit of altitude, so enough so I can see ahead of myself, because I've only got 250s on this time, so this is only going to be a baby drop. I'll drop 4 into this factory, and then it is time to head for home. Because I'm in desperate need of coffee.
Of course.
My fuel tank hath run low. And down under a quarter of a tank here too, speaking of which. Still plenty to get home now we've dropped all that weight off.
You get 4 tanks in total, so they should switch between 4 of them, and they should all have similar
Yeah.
fuel remaining.
Your coffee tank is running low.
And as I said before, I think 25% gives you around 750 liters or 800 liters, and the Heinkel uses up around 350 on combat mode or climb
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah, I'm not
So-
really concerned about the fuel load. It's plenty to get home.
Yeah,
I said, like, now this thing's empty, it's already feeling more nimble. So, if anything, it's feeling a little floaty. This dive is nowhere near as severe as it should be. And away. And
That's
Whoa.
disappeared from the map.
what's that?
so
Who's that shooting at us?
did that wipe that off the map?
I did.
4 250s
So-
completed the objective.
Yep, that's definitely got to
Yeah,
change.
that has to have some adjustments.
What I might get Xeraxis to do is actually replicate the factors and more, rather than just having one of them, have a few of them. Like maybe 3 of them per objective.
Mhm.
But having said that, as I said earlier, the trigger that makes the icon disappear and the actual mission counter are 2 separate items.
Yeah, we should definitely make sure that those are synchronized properly and triggering at the same time.
Yeah, it should
Otherwise
take.
it will cause confusion.
I hate the 100% destruction required to complete the objective. That shits me to tears because it always results in order to complete the objective, 6 planes flying around to find one pissant little small artillery nest that's half clipped through a factory wall that you can barely goddamn see unless you're coming in from one angle. But it should
Okay,
take at least 90% of the destruction of the entire thing to make that complete.
Yeah, okay. When I said 100% destruction of objectives, I mean all of the objectives need to get past their threshold. The threshold on the tanks is supposed to be at least 2/3 of the tanks destroyed. The support vehicles should not count, but which is why I think the wind condition and the
Ooh, was
the
a-
wind condition and the icon are not synchronized.
okay, I'm gonna fly besides you, not behind you.
Why's that?
Rubber band,
Ah,
just to make sure.
If you can park right side of the just plane, I can take screenshots if you want to.
well, I'll put on the. If you're gonna do screenshots, you want it nice and stable, so I'll just flick the auto level on. I was just free flying at low alt, but I'll turn that on. Where are you going to be, off my right or left hand side, Asker? I just want to know what prop you're going to run into.
I'm off to your left.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can
I'm
just.
running into.
Yeah. You can just see the tail of your aircraft. There it is. There you are.
Hey,
That's
that's
a nice
totally
shot. And
fine.
the recording stopped again, so I'm going to fire that back up now. That needs to be adjusted.
Yep.
Yeah. The in-game recording feature for your replays will only do like 20 or 25 minutes at maximum, and then it automatically turns itself off.
Yeah, I think it's kept by file size actually.
Yeah, it should automatically just continue and start a new file. That shouldn't be a thing.
Or maybe
Look,
play a sound when it stops at least, so you.
Yeah, so you're aware and know to hit the button again,
Yep.
or make it adjustable, because I don't really give a damn about the recording size. I've got 500 gig. You can make files as big as it goddamn well wants. I don't care.
You should reproduce the photo with the Spitfire above the engine cowling of an HE 111.
Yeah, you should
As
be
in
able to do that
parked
now.
on the wing.
Not parked on the wing. There's a photograph.
There's something behind us.
Yep, so it seems. I was trying to work out if somebody was in the gunner position just having a little bit of fun then, because, no, Tracer's in. Alright, Mascot, we have, I'm suspecting a dead meat in a Spitfire over here again.
I can only see you two. That is weird.
There is definitely something else here a second ago. Gunners are firing
Check it.
again.
He's selling ash right now. And heavily smoking.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fire.
Ash destroyed dead meat.
Get some, son.
Yes, but it should say that dead meat destroyed ash.
Are you sure about that? 'Cause I'm here just burning away, living up
Yep.
to my name, burning in ashes.
I am still flying, by the way.
I don't care.
There is an Asgard trying to remove my plane. No, thanks for setting me on fire, you bastard.
Well, I mean, you know, if you don't want to be set on fire, you shouldn't set other people on fire, you know?
Didn't even get credit for it.
That was literally, I think, a single 20 mil hitting.
Flight
top
leader
of
gonna
the
have to
engine.
make an emergency landing in Greenfield.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, just try
Just
not
make
to
sure you're
start
recording it.
the forest fire. I think that yellow one, the yellowish field, should be good. It's rather long. You can reach it.
They tend to be relatively flat too. The yellowish fields are supposed to be like plowed soil.
Nah, it's actually pretty shit. I just saw.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It looks. Oh, that's the wing.
Fire finally
Saw
got the wing.
that.
correct.
Nice 180 there.
Well, we are not far away from home. And then I'm going to pull the stream for the moment into standby mode while we go and get a coffee and everyone can have a chance for a bio, because I've been flying for a while now. And then after this, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do next. We may fly out some more IL-2, we may switch up games. We'll wait and see. Let me know in the chat. I was automatically going to go into. Let me know in the comments section down below. This is going to take some getting used to.
You mean the comment that's down to the side, the right end. So, anyway, don't mind me.
Don't try.
If the screen is still in the chat, he can tell us which direction it is, left or right.
It's right.
Yeah, well, it's been 3 years, mate, of doing the whole. Let me know in the comment section down below and addressing everybody in a past tense. Because by the time you get to watch a video that I've made, it's been some time since I've made it. So, yeah, actually being able to address people live is, well, with a slight delay. It's that's going to be a bit.
I reckon this flight was entertaining.
The bit that's a little odd about all this. It shouldn't be weird because I've been on other people's streams before. This is the only thing that's different about this is my stream. And it still feels odd.
Pac-Man exited.
Not enough ghosts around.
I don't know, for the amount of times Dead Meat has crashed so far in this stream.
There's a lot of
Not
dead
that
meat
I've
lying
crashed,
around.
it's just that Asgard keeps shooting me.
Well, hey, you tried shooting me first. I was merely defending myself.
Yes, but then you jumped into a fighter plane and started demolishing me.
Yes, because you shot me down, and then you tried to shoot down Max and Ash, and then you tried to shoot down Max and Ash again.
You fired a lot of rounds
had
at
a
me over the
Spitfire.
course of this, and I gotta say, Dead Meat, your aim sucks.
Look at me. I
I'm
know
not a
how
fighter.
to.
I'm not a
leave
fighter
on.
pilot.
Look at me, says Asgar, and he's flying inverted.
Yeah, Asgar's having an Australian moment. Leave him go. It's fine.
I'm just bored because the Spitfire is so slow and he's just not reaching us again.
Yeah, we probably should have announced this a little bit earlier. Although, actually, we can do this right now. If anybody is wanting to come and join the server, obviously the server is open for anybody to join at any time. You can jump in, jump on the Russian side, try and shoot me down. Jump on the German side, come flying with me. That's always a thing. The server is always running. But also, I believe we're looking at Monday Australian Eastern Standard Time, which will be Sunday for most of everybody else. We're looking at doing a little bit more of an organised flyout. We want to try and pack the server out. I may be streaming that one as well, and again, you are welcome to come along. The hope, as always, is to do our best to try and fill out the maximum cap for the server. So as many people as we can get on board, the better.
Make it more popular than Wings of Liberty.
And hopefully Zaraxis will wake up soon and fix up the things that I've told him to fix up.
Yeah, incidentally, that's why we're doing this flyout tonight, is to poke this map and find out exactly what needs to be played with, so that when we start dragging more people in on the weekend, it's right, and then this one's done and you can move on to the next mission. Because unfortunately, as Zaraxis and Devmeat have been discovering, I haven't had too good a look at them myself, but the tools to create missions in IL-2, they're really more development tools. They're not actually designed with the consumer in mind. So as you can imagine, being a made by developers for developers tool, they're a pain in the ass to work with.
Just wondering, are you still on auto level?
No, I've been free flying.
Okay.
So
Is anyone in the
went-
bottom gunner? Just wondering.
Which
Not
airfield
entirely
are you
sure,
gonna be
but
landing then?
I'm going to be landing on the forward, and you're not going to be able to shoot me down, because if you come in to try and get me now...
No. Not trying to shoot you down, I was just wondering if anyone wants to judge the distance between you and me.
I guess I
no,
can switch
but
stations.
yeah, there's nobody in the valley as far as I know, but that doesn't mean we can't put someone there. I am going to bank right and do a long right-hand loop before I come around for approach.
There's an airfield down.
Yep, the airfield's down on our left-hand wing, and that's where I'm going to land. Just when I overshoot it, I'm going to do a long turn to bleed speed and line up.
I'd say 5 meters or so.
Nah, it's... I mean,
And
last time we did
beginning turn.
that, I actually managed to wreck my prop on Deadmeat's 88 it was.
You're kind of looking wobbly there, mate.
The last time you got that close to me, I believe I wound up without a prop on my right wing.
Yes,
And that's when Deadmate became famous as well.
but you said you need more unprofessional at this moment, so I merely delivered.
We have a lot of this session already.
The unprofessionals,
I'm searching those
the
gun again.
unprofessionals moments are supposed to be things that just happen. They're not pre-scripted, just a moment of insanity or stupidity or a combination of the two that just happens to occur. Because it makes them so much
I
funnier.
delivered on purpose. I just said I delivered.
Yeah, you going through my right-hand
back on the
wing
nose gun.
was priceless.
A good landing. Landing aircraft with the new flight model is a lot easier. I feel
Alright,
much more control low speeds.
22 on flaps. Gear down. And we get the shakes up, so we'll give it a little bit of power now.
What I might do, Mag, just while you're getting coffee,
Yep.
I'm going to see what I can do to see if I can improve the mission a little bit.
Not a problem.
By I mean, I'll see if I can fix up the factories at least, so that there's more of them.
You are
I
switching
mean,
games anyway, or you?
We're not sure yet. I'm definitely going to be
you
getting
could
coffee,
also,
and I'm definitely going to do one more thing, and then we will consider what's next. Come on.
Roaring Thunder or DCS maybe.
And full brakes.
Such a good landing.
yeah, just a little
Much-
bounce was
Yeah, a little
pretty
bounce.
Much better
Yeah,
than my landing.
probably a little too close to stall speed right before touchdown than I would have liked, but not bad. I've definitely had worse.
Well, you should see my landings, Max.
And stop. And let's shut it down. And that is the end of the ride, ladies and gentlemen. So at this point, at this point, we're going to jump over to a standby screen, and I will see you guys on the other side. G'day everyone, bringing everything back online now, and we are going to fly out one more time on IL-2. I'm just getting a little bit of a jerk there as I'm flicking between applications. Okay, so in our testing so far, we've basically annihilated all of the ground target points that currently exist for the Soviet side, except this one factory down here. So our objective for this last flyout is going to be to blow it up, but it has just been suggested by Asgar that instead of using the normal selection of bombers to go and take these objectives out, we are going to use the Focke-Wulf 190A5s with the strike package and take them out that way, because they're not taking that much to pop them. So let's get this show on. If... Oh, hang on, don't tell me I'm going to get the spectator bug. We'll see what happens. 190A5, U17 strike modification, 500, 450s, accept and start. Cool.
I hate you so much.
Mascot, you know, there is one simple flaw in your little gesture. The Focke-Wulf doesn't come with a bloody gunner to bomb out.
Oh, this is
Well,
true. This is true. There are no bomber positions on the Focke-Wulf.
You can always bomb your wingman.
As soon as I log in, your Focke-Wulf exploding.
No. It was my Focke-Wulf and that meets P40 exploding.
Damn right it was.
Can't take you guys anywhere. Oh, this is so good. Coffee again. Hanging out halfway through that
I'm
Heinkel
seriously
flight.
wondering how you got through your wedding without a major explosion happening.
Amazingly, stuff on the wedding day happened so fast that I didn't have much time to think about the fact that I didn't have coffee. Having said that, I did have one before I went to the church, so yeah. Alright, canopy closing.
And we also
Right.
had Macca's for breakfast.
Yeah, but I wouldn't touch Macca's coffee unless it was a dire emergency. So I got nothing. Oh, that's right. It's Focke-Wulf. I got nothing to control. Alright.
You used the C3 boost before?
No, this is the thing. I've never used a strike modification on this thing. I've barely flown this thing, to be perfectly honest with you. So
Okay.
this is going to be fun.
Yeah. You can only activate the C3 boost at 100% throttle.
Yep.
When activated, you have enough fuel for 10 minutes of injection.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Fair enough. Alright. Now watch me ground loop this thing trying to take off in it, because I haven't touched a Focke-Wulf in about a month.
It's gonna be fine.
Could have strafed the ground targets in an HS-129. That would be something.
That's a factory. Makes it.
Yeah, large buildings, we need bombs. And while the HS-129 does get to carry a couple, they're only a couple of little 50s.
Well, you can carry a 250, but
Yeah.
still just a 250.
And we are up. Okay, that wasn't so bad after all. I say as I'm drifting towards the ground and only about to just barely clear the tree line. Let's retract those flaps now. Get my compass up and stay in combat mode for the moment while I get myself organised here, and I better put my safety on the bombs, otherwise I'm likely to drop them, because I've done that before. And lights are off. That's you back to my 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
No,
buddy.
8, no,
5
7,
o'clock rather.
6.
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's 6 o'clock now.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's
That's
getting
me.
way too late.
6
would've
o'clock
just seen-
already.
Plow onto a tree.
I'm forming up behind you guys.
Roger that.
Was it you in the Henschel?
Yes.
Alright.
And there should be still some tanks west of Pilenkovo, 916, 816 border.
So I told you guys they got a new screen coming in, right? Or possibly got a new screen coming in.
Yeah.
That actually may help things. I was thinking about it while I was making the coffee and thinking, yeah, if I turn this screen into my secondary, I may actually be able to get away with having Twitch on the second screen. Oh, this is awful. Now I've actually got the ability to look back and see the dead meat coming at me. Although on the upside, I'm in a Focke-Wulf, so I can actually go at the dead meat. Right. Bringing us around to the right more. I'm actually going to line straight up on that factory from where we currently are. I reckon I'm too far right. I reckon 150 on the money. Actually, no, it'll be 140. That'll do. I'll adjust later. Okay, so just checking what's going on in the chat.
Everyone's telling you to play Pans medals.
I don't care if they are. I'm not playing Panzer Medals.
Everyone in chat asked Max to play Panzer Medal.
It's not happening.
I second that.
It's not happening. You'll get it when I'm ready to make it, but I will not be pressured.
You know, we just want about 20 seconds of gameplay and then discuss the science, fuck you, dead meat. That will be all.
Yes, but it literally means I have to load the program again. And
I will have to draw Boomer lying on a black sofa after the Panzer thing and talking to the psychotherapist.
you want him... No, you just want him on a sofa sitting at the... I suppose they can mention it as not giving away too much, but the bar project you're working on at the moment, you want a shot from the bartender's position across there, of him, arms crossed, head down, head buried, half a dozen empty bottles around him. What have I done?
I can't look at myself anymore.
Where exactly are you, Asgar?
I'm with you.
You can see what I can see, right? On the map?
Oh, on the map. Yes, I can see that.
Cool. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure how well my eyes are going to be tonight at trying to spot.
That's the nice thing about the Focke-Wulf. If we don't want to fight, we don't have to.
Yeah, but it'd be such a shame to leave him
Finally
there.
I'm catching up to you guys.
What are you in, Vox?
109 off your left wing.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there you are.
I see you coming up.
Right. The trick is to keep the speed equal with you guys, and I can't. I'm pulling out.
Just hit the rudder slip if you're too fast.
Out of curiosity, how fast are you guys going?
420-ish.
Yeah, just cruising. Not in too much of a rush. Haven't got the throttles wide open. So we're spending most of my time on auto level at the moment, because I'm glancing at what's going on here and a little bit of information that's going on about the stream, just so I can actually... It's amazing the amount of data that gets thrown at you while you're trying to actually run one of these. So you can monitor what's going on and how stable stuff is. I have had a couple of dips in the bit rate, which is more than I would like, but for the most part it seems to be on the money.
Just a heads up, those actually happen even if you do have a proper amount of bandwidth, because it varies a bit rate according to, basically if you don't have a lot of information on your screen, the stream doesn't use up all that bandwidth.
Ah, okay. So I just had to alt tab out for a second and quickly deal with something out here. Ah, cool. Back. Awesome. I'm now beginning to understand why many games are putting in full screen windowed modes as well instead of pure full screen. Because it would make doing that a hell of a lot easier.
IL-2 has windowed full screen, by the way.
Yeah, I might need to activate that if I'm going to stream it from now on, just so I can get the cursor off screen when I need to without having to pause everything. There is a wonderful screenshot here somewhere. Just need a 109 high and behind, and this would be near perfect.
Well, it should be.
Alright, so that's enough of the boring flight. I've had a chance to read everything and check everything out. Let's send the auto level off. What's combat power on the 190 again? How long?
Combat power should be 30 minutes.
And emergency?
About 3 minutes if you're going all out.
Yeah, alright. We'll stay off emergency then, but...
I mean, yeah, we can just go to 100% and boost. That's 10 minutes. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Brake left, brake left.
Yep. Target is still on me.
It's an LA5.
Whoa! That's a problem.
Come on, you fucking camera, don't fight me.
I didn't need that gun sight anyway. Oh, shit.
Motherfucker.
That's a problem.
Shit, my bad. Motherfucker. Sorry, man.
You're welcome.
Did you fire on the wrong guy?
Yeah, I did.
That's alright. I'm not
I
dead
don't
yet.
like
Gear
this
down,
fucking
gear down,
camera
gear
at
down.
all.
He's coming back, he's coming back.
Ooh, and... I think I survived it. Nope. I was doing really well up until the aircraft stopped and then exploded. Shit.
They all... Well, usually they don't say anything after it exploded.
Yeah, as a general rule, no. Oh, that was a good kill.
Right now, is that I'm outnumbered 2-1, and one of those planes is a 109, which can...
Yeah, I'm in that pilot seat, by the way. Which is... It is 1-1 right now. So it might be even 2-1 on Asgard's side. Because there's a chance I might misidentify fucking
Bring my
LA5
G2 back
again.
out again.
Not sure why everyone's afraid of you, dead meat, but they're shitting themselves at the moment.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Nah,
They-
they
they-
don't need to
they've-
shoot themselves. I'll be possibly shooting them.
You were shitting Max, that's true.
Did I hit you?
No.
Engine start.
Because that
Came
would have
close,
been
though.
amazing deflection shooting.
That would have been damn uncomfortable, is what it would have been.
Not for me, it wouldn't.
You know, it is kind of curious that my
you
only accurate shot
bastard.
has been happening on
You don't
Max
need that, right?
instead of fucking enemy.
I'm pretty sure I did need that.
Nah.
You blew my tail off, didn't you?
No, actually not. I saw a little piece fall off, I thought, but might have just been a puff of smoke.
This is
then
dead meat, right?
No,
it looked.
I lost all tail controls
Oh
completely.
yeah. Then it
no,
probably just
no.
blew the rods in the tail, but the tail was still attached to the
it's-
aircraft.
Not on my end.
Free for free.
Yep, that was unfortunate, but
Yep. Had to drop the bombs, so heading home.
yep, I'm in a G2. Dead Meat had such a good time, then he's starting to breathe heavy down the mic.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to take out next.
if we're doing dogfighting, I guess one of us should switch to the Russians, so we at least have equal numbers.
You guys just don't want me to bomb out that factory, do you? That's what this is all about.
No, you're right. I'm gonna protect.
Well, that's why I jumped in this thing. Fuck Wolf I haven't spent a lot of time in, so I'm sorry if I'm crunching everybody here too. I've got a butter menthol in. Try and get this throat under control. But yeah, I'm the 190 I'm not super familiar with because I never spend too much time with it. I'm usually in a 109 or I'm in a or I'm in one of the bombers. But BF-110s on the other hand.
And I'm not really a fighter pilot, so...
So if I'm going to get bombs to that factory, I'm going to take in something that I fly fairly regularly. And this thing's basically my Cadillac.
I mean, the 110 is my main aircraft. I do like the Focke-Wulf, but I usually use it for ground attacks.
Yeah.
Rather than...
Oh, I like the Focke-Wulf, but I never spend a lot of time in it. It's actually a slight spurn off from Wings of Liberty, because in Wings of Liberty, they were always available, but because of the numbers, or they were usually available anyway, but because of the numbers of them that were available, the general rule of the thumb is they were all out. So there might only be 10 out and there'd be 10 in the air. So you'd never get them, so I just didn't bother trying to fly them. And all of the single players and campaigns that pop up for IL-2 are mostly based around the 109s, as you would expect. So yeah, I don't spend anywhere near as much time in that 190 as I should have. Well, I should be. I have to do something about that.
Hey, Vox, can you keep up?
How fast are you going?
At the
Not giving
moment,
about-
450, and I'm just went into boost mode. 460.
No, I was on 50% throttle because I didn't want to overshoot. No, I'm speeding up right now.
480.
Now, if anyone wants to re-watch through this, who's joined late too, I am going to attempt to transfer the VOD for this particular stream over to the YouTube channel. So this will actually be the single longest video that I've ever uploaded.
Max,
Yep.
it's one click.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it before, so yes.
It is.
It may be one click, but I'm going to try it. Shut up. I haven't done it before. This is all new to me, just because you've been streaming for a while.
I love this. Focke-Wulf A5, when the bombs are off, 590 kilometers on.
So why have we got the bombs off?
Well, I had to get rid of them to kill that pesky LA5 that attacked us.
No, you didn't. Could have just let the LA5 kill you.
No.
I had already done that. Asgard wasn't keen in following and seeing how it felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just...
Otherwise, people gonna start calling me Minimax. I don't want to suffer the same fate as Ash.
That'll never happen.
I'm still bitter that someone stole my kill.
12 bucks.
All the fame goes to him.
Player of man.
New I see the navigation lights.
Yeah, mine are off.
It was Asgard before landing, I guess. Or that was it taking off. No one sure.
You know, I usually run them taking off. Again, it's a throwback from Wings of Liberty,
you just
because people
flew
just
over me,
don't
I
pay
think.
attention. And give them something to lock onto so they can see.
If you took off from the forward airways, that was you. That I just flew under.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been me. If you're flying under me, you'd be ploughing the fields. God, I love doing this. I need to find some bridges or something on this map. I really need to spend some more time exploring around this map and seeing what I can fly that I can, find that I can fly under and through and around.
Right, time to land for court martial, I guess.
Bill's going fast.
Just remember, when they start asking questions, it wasn't you. You don't know what happened, but it had nothing to do with you.
So, is that you flying with wet feet at the moment?
Oh yeah, that's probably me.
Okay.
He was picking flowers, now they need water.
I'm pruning the trees. I swear, after a good day's worth of flying with me on this map, the gardens in this area must be fantastic.
Having the same issue I have in DCS. When I'm above the water surface and it's not very windy, I may have a really hard time telling
Where it is.
how much lower I can go. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of blends into a mast.
That's how it is in reality.
I'm guessing
sure.
the bombers are bombing the shit out of my runway right now.
Oh, and just as you said it, I got the radio message, hold formation, drop bomb on my command. So, I guess you're right.
Oh,
Did
my
they
God.
actually
And
think
successful landing.
now the firing squad for a trader? Fox needs a trader tag now that he shot down Max.
Oh, I already had that.
Yeah, no,
You have that
the
already?
trader taggers can be deleted. The trader tag was a little bit of a joke, an in-house joke amongst the radio ops and the moderators.
No, it's
Are
very
you sure?
useful.
Well, it was intended to be an in-joke unless it's converted into something else, and nobody told me.
Nobody told you.
People keep flipping between loyalists and traitor, and it's kind of funny. I think we should just keep it. I mean, with all the other roles, it doesn't really matter.
To be honest, most of those roles are exclusive to Max.
Yes.
By the way, isn't it time for a new one?
I don't know, I haven't done anything that could trigger you off. I need a new one from
Well,
Grievous.
basically, just while streaming IL-2 and can't be joining, so...
I do need a new title from Grievous. I think I might have to start thinking about making a say a 24-hour notice of a massive War Thunder event and then just not tell him until 6 hours after I've made the announcement. I'm pretty sure that would get me another title. Or I'd be looking for a new head mod. One or the other.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Seriously. I would stow away on any plane to fucking Australia. I would ninja my way on there, which is pretty fucking impressive for a nearly 2 meter big dude with over 130 kilograms of body weight. I would come to your place and I would force you to grind to a tier 10 in World of Warplanes and then stream the entirety of Panzermeters.
See,
No,
that's
grind up
far
the
more
cake.
cruel than usual. Dead Meat and Grievous usually just threaten to shit on my desk.
Well, the shit dries sometimes. Your tears won't.
Alright.
And I believe you got a question or Twitch chat, Max.
Yep, just flicking over now. I spotted
Well,
that.
Tal, I actually think it would be way better punishment to have him grind out the KPZ-70 on a new account.
What is my opinion of the Spitfire in IL-2 versus DCS? Both are absolutely fantastic aircraft. They aren't the same model, of course, so as you mentioned, so they one is significantly more powerful than the other. The Mk.II in DCS is pretty kick-ass. I would say the one in IL-2 is probably a little bit more to the fun side. And the hairs on the back of every single DCS pilots just went up. The reason is simply because the DCS module is a full-on study sim level module. It has huge amounts of complexity. Every single thing is modeled. The smallest miscalculation in your settings and your plane will kill itself mid-flight. So it takes a huge amount of time to be able to get to the point where you can jump into that aircraft and then just fly it out and actually engage in combat and use the Spitfire for what it's used for. The one in IL-2, if you've got any experience with flying aircraft in IL-2, 10 minutes tops and you'll be in combat. It's just in and go, and it is a hell of a lot of fun to fly. So I like both. Both are fantastic aircraft. IL-2 for fun because it's just easier to work with. But on the other side of things, if you're really looking at learning how the Spitfire actually functions, the kind of shit that a pilot actually had to do in a Spitfire to make them work, the DCS module is the one to actually have a look at because it is incredibly well modeled. but it will take a lot of time to be able to get everything right in it. Yeah, okay, we'll turn. And we're nearly at target. Right, safety's off.
I'm gonna grab some altitude.
So
Well,
probably
I've
a
got
bit easier.
two 500s on board, and that's it. But it only took 4 250s to clear the last factory, so
4 250s?
4 250s. That second factory I blew up after I dropped the 2500. I only had 4 250s.
Oh yeah, on the yeah.
So this may kill the target, it may not. I think
Yeah, for a second there was like 10 can't carry 4 250s. Wait a minute.
and there's the target there.
Eyes on target.
Yep.
Might actually be better to run from the north-south.
No, I'm going to do it crossways. Going to go from this corner and then into the buildings on the far and see what happens. Because if I can destroy them all from here, release 1, release 2, and pulling out, full power. Did that take out the base?
Nope.
Okay.
We got incoming. Incoming. Check 6, check 6.
Right, crossing with you.
He destroyed the factory.
Looks like I can make 3. And back.
Yep. If you're an aircraft over there, I've got a second one over here with me at the moment. What are you? It's the only thing I don't like about the BF-110. The white glazing on the cockpit means looking out the rear of this thing is a pain in the ass.
I'm making my way towards you guys right now.
Yep. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, fine power, fine power, fine power, fine lift. Come on. I'm not crashing again. I'm going to land this one. This is not a good area to try and land.
Yep.
This is a very
Come on,
bad
keep going,
area to
just-
try and land.
Just stall that, Mick. That's fine. You can.
This is a goddamn mountain range. Alright, looks like we're going to keep going, actually.
Do you not do that?
You don't need that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Let me show you.
Oh, really, really, I do.
Okay, then take the other one. See, that works.
Oh, and there goes second engine. The first engine isn't going to run all that long.
Hurry up and die, Mags.
I do have to say that was a lot of luck this time, because if you would have been
40
in a
bits
yak again,
left.
if you would have been in a yak again, I would have had trouble. Or the Spitfire. The MiG I can actually outmaneuver with the Focke-Wulf.
Alright. That looks good. I can deal with that. maybe. Or no, engines. Don't. Oh, engine. 1, singular. Don't lose power just yet. I need you.
Have you dropped all your bombs?
Oh yeah, everything's gone.
Okay, you should be fine on one engine.
No, this engine's smoking. I'm not gonna... Although, I'm not... It's smoking and it's getting power fluctuations, but it's not indicating that it's damaged. But it doesn't mean it's not
If it's
damaged.
fluctuating, you should try on both engines manual RPM and reduce them to around 1500 at around 1.0 manifold pressure.
No, I'm just gonna try putting it down.
Maximize.
Just gonna put it down and get to another plane. These trees are way too close, but I'm not going to be able to abort this. Nose up. No. Well, you downed my plane, dead meat, but you didn't kill me.
Good.
Looked okay from far away. I've
Just,
seen landings.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be walking out of here, but there is no explosion, so yeah. I didn't have to turn the engines off, so that's fine.
That's
Despawn
bullshit.
yet?
Absolute bullshit. It's the second time I've taken you down and you haven't actually been it hasn't actually credited me for a fucking kill.
Well, because you didn't kill me. You gotta remember, in IL-2,
I
if
did.
you want to kill me, you actually have to kill me. Downing my plane isn't enough. I need to die in my aircraft.
Aircraft destroyed is what gives you the kill. It just doesn't give you a death.
Yes.
But it has to be confirmed on site, does it?
Well,
Usually.
I saw him go down.
Yeah, but you're the enemy of dead meat. You're not telling him, hey, you were successful.
Maybe I will. Hey, Deadmeat, you were successful. See?
Traitor.
No.
What
By
can
the
we
way,
get in the
did
way
you
of bomb
destroy the factory
modifications
or-
in this? No, that
No,
wasn't
the
actually enough to
factory's
kill
still
it.
Because it said something at one point, but
Not enough on the G14, unfortunately.
It's interesting. You're actually not showing up on the radar box.
B2, D3. Stuka's so slow though. I want something that can actually move at a reasonable pace. And a Stuka with...
88.
Yeah, not really in an 88 mood, which is really odd.
That is odd. Wash your mouth out.
What can you strap to the bottom of the bloody spaghetti plane?
2 100-kilogram bombs.
Yeah, it's probably not enough.
No.
Airbase 2. Shame I can't put bombs in the JU-52. That could be fun. Can I put bombs in the JU-52?
No.
God
I mean,
damn it.
theoretically, you
should be able to.
Drop the paratroopers and have them destroy the factory.
Yes, that's
just roll the bombs out of the door.
You see, that'd work. That'd work.
That's
Yeah, alright,
something they
bugger
actually-
it. Let's do the A4. Let's do the A4.
Since you don't necessarily have to buy Trackaya. There's a bunch of do-it-yourself guides on the internet.
Yep. Setup is fine. 3 seconds. 840 liters of fuel. 4 500s. 1850s. That should be fine. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Apparently we're getting the coldest winter in 100 years.
Yeah,
I guess
that
we
was-
should. I guess we should re-erect the wall and get ready for the walkers.
Dun, 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 dun,
Where
dun.
are my dragons?
I fucking hope not.
Dragons or walkers?
Yeah, I fucking hope not that we get the coldest winter.
Well, it's
Where's
possible.
the evidence for that?
No Stuvie on the 88 at the moment. Maybe later.
Yeah, and that's possible. We've had a unseasonably cold year here too. It's not the coldest we've had on record, but it's coming close to being one of the longest. Normally this
Thing
time
is,
of the
the
year,
coldest-
I was going to say normally
Yeah,
at this
go
time of
ahead.
the year, once you hit September, it's in my area, it's damn near shorts and t-shirt weather. Like it's absolutely wonderful outside. I'm still having to pre-warm the car in the mornings to get the car warm before I put the kids in them to take them down to school, and we're still running the heaters in the house because it's freezing. It's never this cold at this point.
What the fuck's going
It's
on with this
thing.
plane?
I
It's
think the
not
coldest
letting me
winter in
control
100 years.
colors pitch.
The which plane?
This plane.
I-16.
No,
I-16 doesn't have pitch trim.
it's not the I-16.
What are you flying to, mate? We can't tell you what's the problem is unless we know what you're in.
I'm not telling you what I'm flying. I want you to know.
There's not that many planes in this game.
Exactly.
Well, then I hope you have fun dying. Because you can't figure it out.
6. RPM to full. Alright.
I didn't know that one, Madden.
What?
The thing you sent me.
Oh. Yeah, it exists actually for quite a while. But I never got to finish it really. But the idea is still there.
Yeah, but you can do the dive bombing without the Stuvie. Just needs a little bit of practice.
Tail is up. I hope I've let this thing turn around just far enough to avoid those trees.
Well, that's better. This fucking plane does it.
And we are up and away.
Watch out for the engines.
That last engagement was really lucky. I just noticed I had
Whoa.
like 3 or 4 rounds of...
And I'm just going to go straight into the trees. Oh, that is horrible.
Ah, 88.
Yeah, full power, going down a
Did you
dip,
lighten the
and it
fuel load?
just... Yeah, I was only at 800 litres, and it just... Yeah.
Let me guess, 1,000 kilogram bombs?
No, 4 500s and a basket full of 50s.
Oh.
Yeah, I was actually running a surprisingly light road for me, and I couldn't get it off the ground.
How much fuel?
About 800 litres.
Yeah.
So, half
Yeah,
a tank.
the 88 doesn't like warm weather. Not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, this is why I was not actually wanting to bring it out. So last time I tried to bring it out on Kuban, I had exactly the same problem with it. It just It feels gutless. We'll give it one more shot, but it feels like it's got no balls behind the engines anymore.
I've got to actually play with the spawn locations. Because, yeah, they're not how I'd like them. There's a few things I've got to tweak with this mission.
Alright, get the lights back on so I can actually read my gauges.
Let's see if I can bring her off the ground.
Yeah.
2 88s are better than 1.
Well, the main reason I was thinking is she's got a big enough payload, but she's to be able to finish off that factory and put this finally to a rest, and she's fast enough to get there with a reasonable amount of time. I can fly out the HE111 again and we could just nuke it with another 250, but it's going to take us, buddy, 15-20 minutes to get to target. I can do it in 10 in this thing. If it wants to go. Notice Grievous has gone quiet in the chat down there. He must have had to go back to work at this point. Hopefully that means he can't be far away from coming home. We can do something else. Actually thinking if he's got it installed on, we might do some Helldivers after that. Do any of you guys have Helldivers installed or have Helldivers at all?
Not I.
I might, but I would have to check my Humble Bundle if I got it at some point, basically.
Yeah, for me, I'm just going to go to bed shortly.
Fair enough. Okay. Set me.
Did someone mention my name?
Yes, hey, here he is.
Hasn't.
Is he home from
What
work?
an entrance.
He has been summoned.
Fucker.
And
How was
to
work,
answer
mate?
that question, I do not have it.
Oh, that's
Helldiver.
unfortunate.
No, I don't have it either.
I do.
Alright.
I do, however, have World of Tanks.
Yeah, we're all on
Oh,
different
really?
servers for that. That's the problem. Like, I would seriously, I would play some World of Tanks on stream, no problems at all. I would suck at it because it's been that long, but I would play World of Tanks on stream. But I'm on the
Is your World
Australians.
of Tanks a different?
I'm on the
Oh.
Australian servers. Yeah, and I don't want to roll a new account on another server because I actually have tier 10s, and be
I mean, you
fucked
already
if I'm
have
doing.
an account.
Yeah, be fucked if I'm doing that grind again. Just no, that's
I mean-
not happening.
Honestly, all you need is tier 5 deluxe. It's all you need.
It's ridiculous that the fucking server transfer feature is in the thing yet.
Well, it's not. It shouldn't be a.
ridiculous that they're still having
So
bloody separated servers.
Okay, that actually worked. I had to throw it over the edge of a mountain and go downhill to get enough airspeed to clear the tree line.
Let's see if I can get her up ground without tricks.
Carrier takeoff.
Really interested to see because
Uh,
she worked reasonably fine during beta testing. A little bit longer.
yeah, we had some odd
One
bugs
round, but-
with this mission though, with depending on what give it a bit more on this. What certain things were set to. Remember, we had the IL-2s that were they had their engines that were just dying for. Well, let's climb
Now,
though.
looking at the temperature of the map, Xeraxis didn't knock it down. Yeah, there's a lot of adjustments that I got to do to refine this map. But thankfully, most of the stuff I should be able to do myself.
Yeah, I've come off climb power and almost like I'm still holding 300, so that's all right. But it just feels like the power in both the engines just died in the ass.
Let's see.
And I'm still in climb power. I'm not in continuous at this point. And this isn't a particularly big payload.
I got off the ground and there's a good 500-600 meters to go before the ground drops off. She might feel a little nose heavy sometimes, but just if you're at 200 kilometers, you should be able to pull her up pretty easy. I'm at 840 liters of fuel plus the 500s and the 50. So it should be pretty much the same loadout you used.
You have some settings wrong.
Everything should be right on my end. I went through all the settings twice before takeoff. Yeah, she just feels really bloated in comparison to normal.
Every time I see you fly the Jo-88, you're complaining about something. Give the fucking aircraft a break.
Well, she's being a bitch. When she runs wonderful, when she does everything she's meant to, she's absolutely
You're talking
gorgeous.
to a man who flies Mk.21 passionately. Don't tell me about the aircraft being a bitch to you.
Yeah, there's no accounting for taste.
Do you have shit one?
The obsession with the Mk.21.
Also, I don't
Speak
give a
up, dead
fuck.
meat. Speak up nice and clear.
What?
Any idea what the fuck was that, Mags?
I have no
That was
idea.
right. Okay, got my 88 back on the ground.
Okay,
because,
yeah, something's up with my plane because I'm getting screeching sounds coming out of it now, like a tearing metal, but everything's retracted. Flaps are up, gear is up.
Did you have any
Bomb bay doors
have
are
any
closed.
problems on takeoff?
No problems on takeoff. Both engines are fine.
Hmm.
Well, outside of the fact that I had to throw it down a mountain in order to be able to actually get it up to speed to pull up, but it didn't hurt the engines any, and everything folded up as it should. Bomb bay doors are closed.
Well, if this was Mk.21, I would have told you that your battery heater is probably not on, but it's not. So I don't know.
You left
Weird.
Jessica?
Yes.
Weird sounds coming from the aircraft are usually not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Overall.
And the thing is, like, it's not actually affecting the aircraft flying. It's flying as well as it was before, no problems, nothing's changed. It's just there was the sound of tearing metal at the back. So
Well, maybe the gunners were, you know, cracking a cold one with their boys
it's
at the back.
Catch you later, guys.
catch you later, man.
Later, Asgard.
That's I am concerned.
Shouldn't be.
But anyways, marine
When
level
was-
flight.
When was the last time you fucked your aircraft in a way that it forced you to crash land? I mean, come on.
About 3 hours ago. How long has the stream been running, guys?
It's running fine.
Yes,
Yeah, I've been watching it at work. It looks perfect. It's great.
at least that's one
You know,
thing.
the host is a bit of a boring cunt, but you can look past that.
Oh, get fucked, you.
Not enough for anyone.
I'm paranoid about starting to do this. Don't start that, because I will just stop streaming. Mongrel.
No, it's good.
If we didn't like your personality, we wouldn't be around, you know? Any fucking idiot can put up some Warzone content. As evidenced by an Armenian, for an example. And I like this content.
Hey. Iron's awesome.
Yes, he is. He's also a very, very good shit poster, which is probably why we
Professional,
understand that this
professional shit poster. Fantastic professional shit poster.
Quality shitpost.
Certified.
So remember the oh, actually, I think everyone's had a crack at this point. It was the Sydney train station Bogans video he did was just great. Laughed my ass off. That was wonderful. Actually, a few other people have had a crack in here too. Military History Visualized was in here before, and he had the Reichsruhe. That was a fantastic video as well.
Yeah.
Shit posters all around. Yes?
One question.
Yeah.
Need some, well, psychological warfare music while you're going on a bombing run.
No, because I'm not entirely sure on exactly what is going to trigger off copyright at this point. So I'm going to have to work out music lists that are not going to cause me issues.
Okay.
Yeah. You kidding me? If I was
just put Westy cunt into the fucking bot.
You can play Star Wars music because Grievous connected.
if I was unconcerned about copyright, I'd have AC/DC playing right now.
And I'm in the front gunner seat. Hello, cunt.
Hey, you bastard. How you doing?
Didn't give a fuck to plug in my joystick, but I sure as hell can sit next to your fucking knees and just play with your gun.
I would just like to point out to everybody in the stream that Grievous just voluntarily got into an aircraft that is having apparent power problems and was having the sounds of screeching metal ripping out of the aircraft before for no apparent reason. And he voluntarily just got into the gunner's position on it.
Are you kidding me? I'm gonna fix this aircraft. Where's the wrench?
Oh, that's something we should play. Cause God, you've all got to have this. With the airships.
Yes, I know which one you mean.
Guns of Icarus.
Guns of Icarus. I have never had a full
I do
game
have
of
that game.
That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun.
I have it. I don't have it installed at the moment. But
I don't
as
think.
I'm going to go to bed soon.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a tonight thing. It's just considering things that we can do as groups, so we can invite extra people in on. Try and make events of these as I slowly work out a schedule.
Something we can do is the World of Warships, the co-op.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
Events.
By the way, there is this new clan option, or they did something with the clans in World of Warships.
Not yet, but in the
What's
next
this?
patch, yes.
That's coming.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Mags?
Yeah?
I'm looking out the right window and I can see something like hanging off your fucking engine, what I can only assume is the undercarriage that is currently extended.
Holy shit, it is.
That? No, because I just hit the button to retract the landing gear and it's now trying to put it down. So the landing gear was up.
It's locked. It's locked in open position on the right engine.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, well there we go. That explains the tearing metal. We've had a landing gear
I
failure.
already BDA'd you, and I'm here like 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I think the left one is open as well.
It
would also explain the slow speed.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't get off the ground.
Yeah, that'll explain
Guess
it. Right.
what? We don't have a left wheel anymore.
That's
the
right.
hub's open, but there's no wheel.
That's right. If you...
How did you do it?
I don't know. Landing gear went up. It said landing gear went up. Landing gear was retracted. Cool. That went smooth. Everything else as it is. So, do we still have something hanging out from underneath an engine? Do we still have something hanging out under an engine at the moment?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. Shit.
Okay,
I don't think it's gonna retract, mate.
No, I'm trying to
Blame
think,
the
is there
time.
something low enough that we can actually break the landing gear off on and actually streamline this bitch?
Get fucked. I want out of this plane now.
Hey, you got in
Someone
here
get a
voluntarily.
screwdriver.
You're in for the ride now.
Oh god.
That's alright, you're safe. There's nothing I can do that to at the moment. We're over water.
Grievous, you have a parachute.
I gotta
you
wait
can
till we
use
at
this,
least
yeah.
get back to land. So anyways, let's have a read of what's going on in the chat.
So I forgot how pathetic the front arc of the gunner on 88 is. It's just barely can aim anywhere.
Okay, I can't actually read the stream chat at the moment. For some reason, my stream chat has frozen halfway, just after where I was asked about the Spitfire before, and hasn't gone down. I can see there's more messages, but I can't actually read them. So, apologies, guys. Yeah, I'd have to tab out.
People
and I
would
just,
like.
Yep.
People would like to have a Rise of Flight event.
Yes, that I need to do soon. In fact, I want to do something based around the channel battles, mainly because I want an excuse to fly out the Felixstowe.
Right, Max, the only question that is basically actually popped up
Yep.
is, are you a fan of the late John Clark?
Yeah. Who's John Clark?
Uh-oh.
Classic comedian slash political commentator.
I wouldn't call myself a fan. I would say I've listened to some of his work and found some of it to be great. But, yeah, not someone who I follow closely.
Boy, Max.
Yes?
If I put my camera in the right place, it feels like I'm sitting in your lap. Can you feel the love?
I want to get out of this plane.
Sometimes it looks like you're leaning forward to give him a blowjob, but I didn't say it.
Go ahead, play with his joystick, Grievous.
Grievous, go to the back of the plane. Go to the back of the plane.
No. No, this is my gun. There are many like this one, but this one is mine.
Do you call it better?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the boring part of the flight without much to do because we're over water and we're actually going to have to switch inland. It just occurred to me that to get to the target we're going to have to fly across the airbase, and that is probably not a fantastic idea. So let's go this way.
Deadmeat's not here to hunt you anymore. What is he?
Yeah,
No,
there's no opposing player. Last guy left
Yeah.
a little while before.
Yeah, this is why I'm bringing this one to a close. I'm basically only flying this flight at this time because there's not much reason for it. One, because leaving that one factory alive just feels wrong. And I want to see exactly how many of these that I have to drop in order to finish it off myself. And the Ju-88 actually should allow me to drop them in small groups. So I won't hit them with all 4 250s at once. I should be able to release 2 at a time.
What are we packing?
4 250s and a bomb bay full of 50s.
Ooh.
Out of curiosity, after that, can I shut the rudder off? Or the elevator? That thing is taunting me right now.
Leave the rudder and the elevators alone, but if you can get the guns to twist around far enough to aim at the undercarriage, you can shoot the undercarriage off that side of the aircraft. It might make it fly better. I'm entirely cool with this idea.
I like how you were just fucking sitting there in your pilot seat, bitching about like, oh, she's nose heavy fucking aircraft, just fucking.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was suspicious
Well,
after Asgar said that his aircraft performs good, performs fine.
Well, I see the problem of this aircraft. Max is behind the stick.
You get fucked, you.
Yeah, it
Don't
feels
make
like
me
it
turn
was-
off the bomb delay, Grievous.
No. Everything but that.
Hey, Grievous,
Honestly, this thing
if you want
can
to
turn
escape...
to the undercarriage, but I think that's a bomb in the way. Yep, that's a bomb in the way.
Yeah, don't shoot the bomb. The bad things could happen if you shoot the bomb. Yeah. Hey,
What'll happen if
Well.
you shoot?
The landing gear is gone then, that's for sure.
that's not an issue. They're easy to land if you don't put them down on wheels.
I don't mean to rag on Zaraxis, but sometimes I just don't understand what goes through his mind when designing things.
Well, it's
A lot.
I know
some
it's
of it.
hard, and it's-
Some of it
I
might.
tell him
Some of
to do
it's serious.
something and he doesn't do it and says he's done it, or he does it in such a way that it doesn't achieve the aim that I specifically told him was the aim of said change. Either way, I am.
That's right, we'll get it right. That was the point of flying out tonight. We know where it's at now. The big thing we've got to shift for starters before anything else. I mean, like, worst comes to worst, you can fly with the radars and everything else as they currently are. Not ideal, but you could make it work. But the bombs, like, at this point,
Yeah,
I've nearly wiped out all
exactly
the
what I'm-
objectives. Yeah, like
That's exactly what I'm adjusting right now.
yeah, like
I'm
that.
tripling the amount of targets at the bomber size.
Yeah, the artillery nests and everything, yes. The factories, you don't actually need to increase the number of buildings or targets. You need to increase the number of buildings or targets that need to be destroyed in order to complete the objectives. Because that's what it is. It doesn't look like I'm wiping out all these factories. I'm just hitting just enough buildings to trigger the objective.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be adjusted.
Well, I don't know how to adjust the objective.
So, yeah, like the factories themselves look really good. They look fine. I was impressed when I flew over the first one. But it's just, it's basically there's 50 sheds there and I only have to blow up 5 of them to complete the objective.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm pretty sure if you look at factories in World War II, B-17 formations bombed entire Focke-Wulf plants to the point where you couldn't actually recognise there was a factory there on the surface, and they kept making planes underground. That is...
Engine overheat.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
fix it.
I'm looking at your window, and your right engine temperature is 110
Yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah, it should be good now. So I'll increase it to 60. Because the engines are working harder, because we got a little bit of drag at the moment, apparently.
And my
Just a
ego is
little
on
bit.
board.
You might want to throw off some ballast. Get rid of Grievous.
I just need a
Fight me
pin.
for it.
Deflate his head a little. Actually, that's probably given us buoyancy. Don't do that.
Just fucking helium.
Yeah, what we need to do is actually we don't need to deflate his head or throw him out of the plane. What we need to do is pop the canopy in the rear section, just stick his head out the top. It'll be the first bombing from airship.
Is there any way that you have this on recorded somewhere so we can see this landing gear in a video in the future?
Well, I've just hit the recording inside, so I can now get an external view of the entire thing, but I think I had this running when I got the sounds earlier on, and I think it's turned itself off. So I might have more, but...
So I've just
I'm
noticed
pretty sure this takeoff that you did, like a British aircraft carrier takeoff, that was not very good for the landing gear. This jump. You might kill it there.
Yeah. Alright, I have to angle left a little here at the moment so I can get my window onto where this target should be.
I just noticed that panel to the right hand side, which I believe has manifold pressure,
Yep.
has the switch that gets like turned every time you increase or decrease throttle. And I I can only imagine that I would be hitting that switch because you're quite far away from it.
Possibly, yeah. Unless it's just a manual control, and most of the time the entire system is automatic, which is entirely possible on a German aircraft, and that's just the oh fuck something broke, so now you get to do it button. Because it would be silly to have you have something that far away, unless it was, you know, an emergency feature.
Important.
Yeah. Anything important should be over here with me. Alright, so we should be good enough to get a good dive angle here, or at least a reasonable one. Now just got to find that damn target.
Right, hold on. I'll peek out the top. There's the road. You're looking at your 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yep.
There is the forest, and in between the forest you have the buildings. The entire road that we're flying over leads up to it.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was looking at. It's getting late, so my eyes aren't working quite as well as they
That's fine.
normally
That's why
would.
I'm here.
Well, actually, to be honest, my eyes work like shit anyway, but... Yeah, no, I can see the rows now. Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
And that's the factory.
So we're going to go through and drop the externals first, which will be the 250s. In hindsight, I'm actually going to drop the whole lot. I'll do it in a spread release up the factory. Just starting the dive for this now. And then I'm going to pull out the other side, go to auto level, and then I'm going to configure the 50s for release, just in case we need them. But this should end the mission. 1, 2, bombs away. Mags destroy factory
Well
facility.
done, the
Nice hits. Yeah, that's the machine guns.
Yep. Whoa, that's...
Whoa. And flag.
Yep, that's nasty. Alright. Down, 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 down. No, this isn't a crash, this is me.
Alright. Yeah, they were flanking us quite extensively there.
And that's it, mission completed.
Yep. Woo! I made it! I made it to the end.
You don't even have to land with this broken crate.
No, apparently not. Not with the mission destroyed. Yeah, 1 air target, 54 ground targets. That was, yeah, definitely some adjustments that need to be done. Alright.
Right now.
So, anyways, everyone, just like to remind everyone watching the stream for the IL-2 side of things, because I'm probably going to call the IL-2 now, and we'll have a look at the time and stream something else. I'm definitely going to have to take a 5-minute break. That's this weekend on the it'll be the Monday for Australians and those in my region. For Europe, US, it will be on the Sunday late. There's probably going to be another thing run on this server. It'll be exactly the same mission, just obviously the modified one and fixed up one from what we found out tonight. Yeah, come along if you've got IL-2. Remember, you don't actually need to have Kuban to play on the Kuban map. It is available for you to jump in and play on. You just will only have access to the vehicles in the version of IL-2 that you actually have. But all vehicles are available, so it doesn't matter what version you will have, you'll be able to fly. So it's running its cycle. I'm going to quickly go and grab another coffee because I am out, and then we shall have a discussion about what we're going to do next. G'day everyone,
Also-
and welcome back. Sorry, what was that, Tel?
Also, get me mod. I want
Yes.
to post links on your stream.
I will get you mod. We'll sort that out soon. Alright, so what we are going to be playing is a little bit of Helldivers just to wind off. I haven't actually shown this one on the channel before, but I've been playing this one for a bit. You'll just have to bear with me for a few moments while I get it all set up.
Have we actually played it together?
We have played it together, yes, but we've never actually...
Yeah. But it must have been like 1 or 2 times, because...
Yep. Alright. Now, the resolution will be fixed in just a moment. It's just automatically tried to go into a windowed mode for some goddamn reason.
So, Max, how
yes?
happy are you with the Gladiator Mk.II? Asks Spitfire. I assume that it's a Gladiator Mk.II in Shitfunder.
I honestly haven't spent a lot of time in War Thunder to have a look at anything at this point.
There was a patch?
No, I've had a look at the patch. Haven't been windowed. No, we want full screen. Oh, yeah, full screen windowed. Windowed borderless. That's the one we want right there. Okay, beautiful. That's more like what I want to see on screen. I've had a look through everything at this point in time. I've done a little bit of grinding for the P51H, as you would expect, because everybody wants the P51H. But beyond that, I haven't really poked it. I haven't had time to poke it and see exactly what the meat of this patch is, because obviously the day the patch came out was the day that I had the NBN upgrade, so I've been playing with stream options and setting up the layout for the Twitch stream. And what do you guys think of with what I've done with the custom buttons and everything down in the comment section? Well, not comment section, the information section underneath the stream. Setting up all of that. I'll tell you right now, trying to set up one of those really nice looking Twitch streams that have all of the nice artworks around it is a pain in the ass. The actual way that Twitch sets up its layout is really convoluted for what it is. Nice. Logging in.
Oh, they meant the joystick, not plain and War Thunder. Well done.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the joystick. Actually, I should be able to fix up this chat while we're at it. Now I've got a window that I can do this. The Gladiator Mk.II for VKB Sim. Fantastic joystick. Primary joystick that I use now, it has replaced the T1600. I still use the T1600, but it's permanently configured to left-hand configuration for when I'm playing Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen for twin sticking.
Or jacking off.
Wow.
Or jacking off while flying.
Shh. No, it's set up for that one. It's set up for left-hand configuration for that, and it's also set up left-hand configuration for the DCS Vigan, because I'm actually using the T1600M as the radar control stick. If you've ever seen the inside of the Vigan's cockpit, it actually has 2 sticks, one to fly the plane, and the radar systems are actually controlled by a second joystick. I'm configuring the T1600M to operate the joystick exactly the same way as the joystick in the Vigan operates. So that's what I basically use it on a second. There's nothing wrong with the 1600, but the VKB, the Gladiator 2, is wonderful to fly with. Even Dead Meat was around at my place, obviously, for the wedding, because he was in the bridal party as a groomsman. He was around here, and he's got the Thrustmaster Warthog, and even he noticed playing around with the VKB while I was doing other things that it's really smooth in its motion, despite the fact that at this point, 6 months old, a bit more, and used daily. And it's just got no wear, and I've done nothing to maintain it at this time. Just out of the box, it's just smooth, and it's just stayed that way. Fantastic stick.
Solid.
Yeah, really, really, really great stick. Okay, so we've sat here for long enough. Recap.
Man, I'm back.
Who wants to host? You probably want to host. Your new fantastic internet, and I'll just join in.
Freedom, justice, and prosperity have been achieved.
Let's see. Yep.
Yeah. Skip all of this. Thanks to your efforts, Super Earth will remain the beacon of light of the galaxy. For those who have never seen this game before, this is basically a massive piss take on Starship Troopers, along with a few other sci-fi universes where you play a...
Helldivers for Super Earth.
Yeah, you're basically playing the United States in space fighting for freedom in exactly the parody way that you would expect.
Yeah,
It's-
well, the cyborgs come from Cyberstan, and the bugs literally can be like refined for oil after you kill them.
Right. I'm gonna leave you guys to it because I'm gonna watch the stream and I don't like hearing myself talking or having an echo in my head.
Alright.
And the next time you play Helldivers, let me know because I just got it.
Cool. So, to explain what's going on here, we're getting a campaign recap. Super Earth is in the center. You got the Bug homeworld over here. You've got the Illuminate homeworld, which is one of the other factions, and you have the Cyborgs over here. Each of these are a campaign front. Now, this is a multiplayer game that you play against the AI, and each time you go through, you've got to try and take control of each of these sectors in order to eventually get access to the homeworld and defeat it. When you defeat all 3 homeworlds, you complete the campaign. The campaign, however, continues even while you are not playing the game. So if you jump into part of a campaign, you'll get a briefing on where the campaign is up to. You will play what you play, and if you come in 3 days later, you will then get a briefing screen that displays what happened since the last time you logged on. That's what happened with the last video, the last part of this briefing screen. I haven't played this game in 8 months, so that campaign had completed. So I got an overview of the completion of the campaign that I was last involved in. This one looks like it's drawing to a close. Cyborgs have been taken out. It looks like they're up to the Bug homeworld, and they're up to the Illuminate down here. So,
Basically, the entire game is a community event.
yes, very much so.
You want to go online on Steam, and we want to join you.
Yeah, this is a good point.
Yes.
Alright. Close the invites down. So yes, I should be now online, and you guys should be able to just join me, correct? I think that's how it works. It's been a while since I've done this. The fun part about this, it is a third-person sort of top-down shooter, I guess. Almost like a bullet hell.
Closest I would explain it would be Alien Storm.
Yes, sort of like Alien Storm, but it has full team damage. So, yeah, you can quite easily shoot the shit out of each other.
I believe it's from people who made Magica. Is it? Because it's very magical, like in that you just kill your friends by accident.
Alright, so let's everybody, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Possible threat detected. Who is left here? Well, I guess we got to start over here. Nival 43, active volcanic planet against the bugs. 2 missions available. That'll do. And okay. Yep, we'll do mission 1.
Love that little warp effect.
Alright.
Hellport launch sequence initiated. Crew to stations. I repeat,
I don't have
crew to stations.
Okay.
Figure we'll just do a mission straight away and we'll configure afterwards. Grievous, quit spinning the tape around.
That's the best part.
Alright.
Oh, dive in the park. Are you shitting me? That's like the easiest.
Yes,
No,
it's the first thing that was available. We don't have any of the other planets unlocked at this point from the looks, so we got to do at least one mission, I think. Well, everything else is
pretty sure
great.
you can just go to the other ones.
Well, let's call it a warm up. Yeah,
Sure.
we're gonna drop over there.
Okay. So I'm.
God, Alright, so I got my drone. Yep, that's fine. I'm good. You've got all of the aerial strike.
That's me. That's me in this game. Artillery, sure. Napalm, yes please. And strafing run, gimme. Actually, the strafing run.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the Thrustmaster throttle. The Thrustmaster throttle is actually really good. I use the larger X55 throttle that I've got, mainly because it's got the rotaries on it, and it's got more buttons on it. But I do use the Thrustmaster throttle for a couple of specialist apps because it is very, very precise. Basically, I use that. I have that throttle wired in as a third controller when I'm flying space sims. So I use that, the Thrustmaster throttle, as the. There we go.
Dropping equipment.
Cool. Now I got to remember how to actually do everything here.
Forgot the melee button.
Supplies
that's the one. That's the one I'm after.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed now.
No, it's just moving mags.
Good night, mate. Thanks.
It's not
like I said,
5 minutes.
You just drop a supply pod on my head while I'm in the process of trying to get a fucking drone, you mongrels.
I had nothing to do with it. Okay, let me.
Yep, that would be
Request confirmed.
That would be great. Thank you. Bastards. Can't take yous anywhere.
I had nothing to do with it. I was just fucking standing.
You walked into it, mate. Because it was the first thing I threw down. You basically ran over to the beacon and stood under it. So it was kind of your fault.
Equipment.
And they dropped another Max clone.
Yeah, get another one. Alright, that's what I wanted. I got my drone. Alright.
Hello.
Now, that's the map. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got all my controls worked out. It's been a while, but I think I got it sorted.
Also, remember if you're holding a stratagem, like I am now, and you get knocked down,
it automatically activates it.
Yes.
As he gets himself shot by a Space A-10.
Yep.
Now this stream is a bit it's not as smooth as the other ones.
It's odd. This would be
settings. Because some games are a bit bitchy with streaming, so you might want to look into that. Some settings, perhaps like VSync and whatnot.
Now it's running a bit smoother again, but it was for a second it was lagging a bit.
Right. And it could be my connection too. As I said, I've been getting random dropouts. I can't actually see. Yes, I'm looking. I can see the bit rate at the moment. I had a drop on my end.
Yeah, it didn't affect the other games. This one obviously does.
Oh no, it's nothing to do with the game so much. This is my actual connection just shut itself. This is why I'm not running 1080p. I have enough bandwidth to be able to run a 1080p stream. That's fine. The problem is at the moment the new connection that I've got is not stable.
Firing for effect. Over.
Yeah, but as I said, it didn't affect the other games. We never had this.
Yeah, because it was stable during that point, and then it's just started to have a random dropouts. That's what happens. Lava.
Gotta go north.
Alright, I guess.
I wanna bomb something.
Come on, bugs. Where are you all? Yeah, we definitely got to find a higher difficulty mission. There's not enough shooting these ones.
Yep. It's pretty quiet.
It is very quiet.
Too quiet. Okay, well, let me just...
Yeah, Max, I'm throwing down display just so you know. Don't walk on it.
Inbound. ETA T minus
the
1
laser
minute 30
bad.
seconds. Defensive
Don't
equipment
touch
inbound.
Laser bad.
Reloading.
Yeah, just remember to duck now. in case something happens.
Defense drop incoming.
So I'm just gonna throw this.
Firing
Gonna
for
step
effect.
north.
ETA
Like,
T -1 minute.
Step north.
That
Deploying defensive assets.
was close. Now, the enemy's only just sounding the alarm now.
And they're coming from
Firing
south.
for effect.
Straight from my minigun.
America!
Watch yourselves. Deploying ordnance. -30 seconds.
Yeah!
Deploying ordnance.
Get some!
Firing
Your
for effect.
ground attack destroyed my minigun.
It was a necessary casualty for freedom.
Engaging target area.
God, this game abuses the shit out of me.
ETA T-5 seconds. Shuttle arriving. Deploying ordnance. Engaging target area.
Alright, I'm on board.
Incoming fire.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're going to nuke the escape pod, right?
Engaging target area. 10 seconds.
Alright, we definitely need to find a higher difficulty level mission.
Yes.
Yes.
That's like level 1 and there's like 13 levels or something.
When I was looking through before, it looked like all
Wasn't
the
this basically
planets...
starting mission?
Yeah, it was. I'm assuming we wanted us to do that because it looked like everything else was grayed out, so I'm hoping now we've done that, a whole bunch of other shit should be unlocked for us.
Could we, because we're playing first time in this campaign?
Yeah, could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is just gone, yeah, you have to play one dummy mission first before you're allowed to shoot at anything big, which... Yeah, we'll have a look and see what's available now. Alright, let's see what we can find. Yeah, we're not gonna... Yeah, leave this planet, yes. Oh, here we go.
The fucking names of weapons in this game. Peacemaker, Liberator, Justice, Patriot, Breaker, Punisher.
Ah, here we go.
That, you know what's
You're
the best
forgetting the
weapon?
Constitution.
How about
You know what's the-
very challenging, difficulty level 6?
Yeah. Works.
Activate oil extractors, retrieve a black box.
So Max, you know
Yep.
what's the best weapon in the game?
What's that?
M2016 Constitution. It's basically a fucking Springfield rifle. You have to bolt it. You actually have to bolt it.
Hellport launch sequence initiated. Crew to stations. I repeat, crew to stations.
Okay, oil extractors and black box.
Yep, okay, so where do you want us to drop?
Okay, let's go north, like the north point, and we can just work our way south.
About there?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab an SMG, so I can carry the box and still shoot.
Roger. I'm going to confirm that. I'm going to take the Trident again because I like being able to take out everything, mines and turrets.
Yes.
I could bring... I do have the exosuit.
You could?
Nah. Nah, I won't bring the exosuit.
Why not? It's fun.
Yeah, I think the twin turrets will be more useful around the extraction point.
Artillery, lots of fuck you.
Guess I'll pick up ammo then, because we're probably going to need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And nobody picked ammo because we're not planning ahead. But ammo is nice to have, usually.
Yeah, I'm actually running the laser shotgun at the moment, Velux. I really like this thing. Lots of damage and hit everyone in the area. It's great.
Yeah, well,
I've also killed Grievous a couple of times, but
yes.
that happens.
Speaking of laser, I got the Tanto from the specialist.
Dropping equipment.
Very nice.
Dropping equipment. Repeat. Dropping equipment.
Yeah, I don't need to drop anything.
Stand by. On its way. On its way.
Come on, MO. Come down. Now the other one. And there we go.
There you go. One.
Alright, and that one feet. You grab that one or?
Nah, I can't.
We can't. Okay, that's alright. Alright, so let's do the black box first, or do you want to hit the oil?
You're the squad leader.
I'm asking you.
Yes,
Research.
I'm putting that responsibility on you.
Don't do that. I'll guarantee to pick the wrong way of doing things.
Yes, that's the fun part.
It's 3 a.m. You want me to think at 3 a.m.?
It's too damn quiet, Sarge.
See, this is the point where we need to start playing, like, you know, run through the jungle.
Yes.
If we had no third micro shooters, why not?
Okay, so we're just coming into the zone now.
That is actually very quiet for...
This is very, very, very quiet for this difficulty level.
Enemy ping east, west. Oh shit, invisible. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, those do get invisible.
There's research on note.
Where is that? Okay.
Enemy spotted south on the radar. Oh, that's the objective.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right, you got that. You got the box. We didn't just have to bring it here, did we?
Apparently it was.
Yep.
Well,
But there is another box to the east, which we need to grab. There's two.
Come back here, folks. I love this thing.
And that's about it for stealth.
Oh.
Okay, back off. Back off,
Oh,
guys.
shit.
Closest.
Engaging target area.
Stuff that. Got it.
It's dead.
Deploying ordnance.
Alright.
Engaging target area.
Shit. Reload. There we go.
Oh, shit. Ow.
Well, you guys have to bring me back. I have the anti-tank potential here.
Stealth it, E-Rate. Stealth that.
Ow.
Got it.
Max,
Yep.
come on. Come in.
Working on it. Ah.
Box B bait.
Ow!
Request accepted.
That's good. Box will come down with me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
Covering fire, Box.
Stealth
Lots of
that.
covering
Behind your rear.
fire.
Behind. Stealth that.
Okay, got the big guy. Oh shit, that's just me now. Well, you didn't account for my friend Bert.
These heavy armor was that effective.
Alright.
Still easy, I guess.
Oh no, come on. No! That's not the time to be fucking those up. God. Ah! Ah!
Run, Grievous.
Okay. Up, down. There we go. Fucking hell.
Request confirmed.
Stressful to do those. Okay, artillery going to the north because they're flanking us
Deploying
from
or-
there.
What? I should
and-
this from spot!
There we go. Nice. Okay. We're good. We're good. The situation has been contained. Lost the machine gun, but that's fine.
Well, we can go back and get those. We got to head through that way anyway. We don't have a choice.
Yeah, we don't necessarily get that. I can always drop it again.
Because my
Oh
my,
no! Oh yeah.
my
the machine gun,
drone. Yeah, I've got my drone as well.
There it is.
And there's my drone.
There's your drone.
Get it all real quick.
Yes, my
Always.
drone.
Yes, so see, like, up until your stealth, nothing happens, but when they actually
Supplies
get around,
incoming.
there is shit ton coming your way. Like, by now. Okay. Closer support. Watch out.
Firing for effect.
Artillery south.
Incoming fire.
Alright, we can proceed. We need to go east.
If you need ammo, take it.
Oh, sorry.
The thing about Tanto is it's a very nice weapon, but it has too short range to actually pick off the guys, the patrols.
Hmm.
Yeah, this way is good. It's a very nice plan.
We are heading into the enemies.
Yep.
Man, I really should get a laser sight for this thing.
There it is, and we got stealth up.
Bad.
Yeah.
Is it running away? It's fucking running away from my legs. Wow. Okay, got it.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, go straight to this.
I love the fact.
It.
Yep. I was going to say, I love the fact that capes are a thing in this game.
I was just thinking that we have matching capes, you and me.
Enemies straight ahead. Around here somewhere.
Yeah, they're to the right.
All around us, basically.
Yep.
Point is here.
Okay, just pop it in.
Okay,
Right,
black box
so
is
just
retrieved.
Oil now. Oil is northeast, so this way.
Yeah, they really need to make capes a thing again.
This way. You can make it a thing. Although I don't know if in Australia it would be very practical.
Oh, with how cold it's been recently.
Shit.
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Well,
I got the stealth up. Stealth is done with.
closer support coming.
Watch yourselves.
Oh, shit.
It's not down. No,
Big one
it
down.
is.
We got
Better
some to the
reload.
rear too. I needed just to reload.
Come on, reload, reload. Yes, reloaded.
Another big one. Coming down.
Incoming fire.
Come on. Get blown up, bitch. Yeah! Alright.
Nah, motherfucker. That
Another
was
one.
single on. Calling a fucking supply.
Firing for effect.
Fuck. Okay, you guys distracted while I called this in? Like that, Vox. Good. You distracted
Incoming
it.
fire.
Oh, that's a wall. Whoa, that's artillery.
No. Everyone is dying around me.
Request accepted.
To be fair, you just did drop an artillery strike on top of me.
I was ow.
Revenge.
I got murdered.
Yeah.
Max, call me in, please.
Getting on it. Ah, shit.
Move.
There you go. Just drop it. Okay.
Request accepted.
Alright, I'll glass it. Glassing, commencing.
Watch yourselves.
Oh, it did kill. Stealth.
Very nice.
Yeah, before we start, let's just resupply and set
Stand
up
by.
for the
Equipment on its way.
real quick.
Stealth up.
Equipment
I got it.
on its way.
Like who we gave it a name.
Deploying defensive assets.
Start going on west side. Enemies north.
Okay, I'm engaging.
Big one north.
Uh-oh. That's... fuck.
Shit.
Fuck.
Got the reload.
Oh,
Ow.
I think I actually shot you then, Grievous.
In the back of the head, yes.
Suppose I should get you back up then, shouldn't I?
Ow.
Request confirmed.
Ow. Nope.
Survive! There you go.
Whoa.
Fuck! Oh, I dropped it! Okay, everything is fine. Alright, I'm up. You're
I'm up.
up. You're up.
Now I'm
Everyone's
pushed up.
Okay. I'm gonna fire it up, you cover me.
Alright.
Where the fuck is my machine gun?
Defensive
I
equipment
know,
is
but-
down.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Oh, another one.
Shit.
Another big one.
Okay. I'm working on a solution for. Oh fuck.
Alright, down there.
Okay, that's
Deploying
artillery coming
ordnance.
down south. Just watch out. I hope it killed it. I hope it's fucking dead. Oh shit! Ah! Okay, there is more salvos than I remember.
Oh!
Request accepted.
Yeah.
I'm.
No mind.
You got it out.
I managed
you got
to-
it out.
Yeah.
That's clutch. That's clutch.
Yeah, sweater's gonna my teeth.
Okay.
Oh, there's my.
The thing still needs to die. Hold on. Just let me. Yeah.
We need to
deploying
nuke the
ordnance.
fucking minigun. Just minigun sniper killing us. Look at this fucking thing. I was out here fucking reloading.
Okay. I need to
Another
still
one.
fire this thing up.
Right, reloaded.
Need to get.
Come on,
Okay.
die.
Also support coming.
Watch yourselves.
It's dead. Alright. Need to fire this fucking oil extractor up. Super Earth needs oil. There we go. Now we can evac.
Oh,
Jesus
thank
Christ.
Christ for that.
Yeah, once you get bogged down.
Stealth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Max, come on. Go.
Yep. Just.
Get away from me. With this fucking laser shotgun.
Hey, it's effective.
Yeah, diminished skull.
Yeah. Big one. Come here. You pissed off at me. Come on.
Run away, Max! It's dead. I got it.
Gotta keep moving west.
This is why they call me Danger Close.
Yeah, don't get between me and the target.
Run past me, Mags.
Okay. Still need to get to that evac point.
Yep. Out and around. It looks like there's targets right on top of the evac point already. Because of course there are.
Oh yeah. Shit, that was close.
Okay, closer support.
Watch yourself.
Run away.
No!
No! You bastard! As soon as I went near that.
Okay, this is.
You deal with the big one. I'll deal with these, getting these little ones out. Oh!
Okay. RTR, wait, dude, Fox! Run! Fox!
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Okay, Banks, you need to run north and call us in. Cannot die now. There you go. Just call us in. The dance revolution. There you go, drop it.
Request
It's hot.
accepted.
Oh shit.
Run!
Fuck!
No!
Oops.
No! That's the wrong way! That's the wrong way!
Deploying ordnance. Firing for effect.
You remember our discussion before about the mech? I really wish I brought the mech. Or maybe the tank.
Yeah, because you're probably like, oh no, it's gonna be too easy with the mech.
Shit.
Sorry. Come on.
Yeah, you kind of run in front of your firing guard.
Alright. Oh no.
Oh no.
You mother.
Okay, artillery coming down on it.
Engaging target area.
And I should be running now then.
It's dead. Just wait for the salvos to end. Actually, pretty nice run.
Yeah.
We've probably died a little more than we really had to.
No, I meant the artillery run actually, but as long as you make it out, it's good.
On the upside, it looks like stuff that. Oh, hang on.
Fuck you. You were saying on the upside?
It looks like most things seem to have more moved away from the shuttle for the moment.
Extraction confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
You're saying
ETA
that now.
minus 1 minute 30 Defensive seconds. Equipment inbound. Defense drop incoming.
Oh shit.
Firing for deploying defensive assets.
It sounds like something.
Big one.
I dropped an
Deploying
A-10 strike
ordnance.
on myself. Fucking die!
Okay, watch out for the turrets.
Yeah.
T minus 1 minute.
Actually, where I'm standing, I'm kind of in the blind spot.
Firing
Reloading.
for effect.
I'm going to get the fucking minigun round.
Oh.
What the fuck did you... Ow!
Firing.
Motherfucking turret.
Yeah, get clear of the turrets. Get clear of the turrets over here, which seems to be the spot for him.
Communist.
This seems to be the spot
Equipment on its
over
way.
here.
Hold out. T minus 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds to go.
Ah.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, just in case I'm
Deploying
pulling
defensive
the
assets.
resupply.
ETA T minus 15 seconds.
If I die, I'm throwing it down.
ETA T minus
Defensive
10
stratagem
seconds. Incoming. T minus 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Shuttle
It's
arriving.
coming down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Up, 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 up. Into the shuttle.
Firing for effect.
He's just dropping everything as you run for the door. And we're out.
Freedom delivered. Where we lacked in the survivability department, we made up in courage.
Hey, I got up to 13 now. I only died 4 times. Hey, I died less than you two.
I'd like to point out that I outrunk you vastly.
I'd like to point out that you died more often than I did. And got less kills.
I'd like to point out one of those
And you had more-
was a point-blank shot to the back of
And
my
you
head.
had more. You fired less shots, got less kills. You had more accidents. You had more deaths, and you had lower accuracy. Ooh. Ah, this was fun. What time is it? Yeah, 3:20 a.m. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm going to have to call the stream to a close because it is bloody late and I have a bed that's calling. This has already gone well beyond what I was expecting it to. But anyways, I hope everybody had fun. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and there will be more coming. Till next time, take care.
Fucking bunch of idiots just fucking spinning their game.